Test, test, test.
Yeah. We jumped the fence.
Test.
I have been here since 7:35 trying to figure out how to get in. Hey, figure out how to get in. Okay, there's a gate over down there.
Test, test, test.
Girls.
No question. I sat right on the 50. We're peacemakers.
Well, I brought one for Megan, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Although I'm a little concerned with the regular speakers that we might get our ears blasted out, but
Well, they'll hear your cussing and tell you to leave.
oh,
Get out of here.
true.
And there's a video of this. So.
Oh, got it.
Look at how fancy I am. I have another one coming. Well, I mean, like mom and dad are bringing it.
Well, we brought
I told them to bring blankets too, because we left them there.
yeah. I'm like thinking maybe like yeah. Like wet.
Oh, wow.
Cool, chilly.
From here on in. Hey, I guess I saw you online. Yeah, how's it going?
Good. That one was easy. Got pandas, leading, and easy. Started with the Yeah, she's getting ready to come in. I was like, she's like, no, someone give it to me. So they can go first. So, okay. So we brought our trailer. Yeah.
It's like right by us.
Right. I was like, we're going to be at View Home and see her mine, don't you? Because I've been to her house once. It was a while ago. But anyways, so we're going to grab her pony on the way home.
Aaron called me in a panic the other day, and he was like, "Do you have horses out?" And I'm like, I don't know. It's been taking like and
I hope not.
Because there's like 6 yearlings. I said, no. I said, call Whitney. Like, those are hers for sure. And he was like, and he was like,
That she said there's 20 Yeah, exactly. She's like, my truck is getting fixed. I'm on the trailer right now.
she just had a shoot engine.
What's that?
You should see.
Yeah, I'm trying to go get some gas.
Anyways, so yeah, I think the agenda is somewhere on the other side of the road. So we're gonna have a ride and I'll let you go over here to pick up. Yeah, I told her I would try to find it. I mean, it won't be literally is like 10 minutes. Like,
Well, and Dana said, I saw that mom today. And
no,
she
I
came
think
and
you're talking
rode.
about yours, I
She
figured.
came and rode at my house
They
today,
do look
and
like each other.
And I was like, I could see where she was thinking. And I have like the black and white ones and the pins, so I'm sure she was like,
It is marked a lot like Joel's. It is very cute, that one.
yeah. But I was like, I knew exactly what she meant when she said that, and I was like, I'm not gonna put that. She's probably like,
Sorry.
yeah.
What's that? You gotta be warm. Jeez Louise.
He's been nervous all week.
I know he was that way.
Where was Porter Everett?
I don't know about varsity, but he went for the. No, yeah, they probably did better. They just, yeah, usually don't have like depth, but they'll have like stuff. Just like wrestling, they'll have 4 or 5 kids.
You don't like what?
So, like in middle school, I remember like first half day. So yeah, I don't know. I just have to. He gets car sick too. So well, kind of, yeah. It's coach asked him yeah, so that
You guys' project. It's cold.
that was kind of negotiating. Yeah.
How long's that project?
Mic test. Popped right up.
Oh, you were in the right spot. You can just stand right there.
I knew to bring my sunglasses.
That alone, I like.
Oh, really?
Gaga.
Hey, Ollie, gate's open. Clear down there. Take a right. Right now,
We sat up here so we had a backrest. Yeah. But it's kind of good for work. It's perfect. The sun is a lot better. I think like jam, you know, like
Yeah, we're kind of parked by you. That way I could run the dog. I could have put him in. He's fine. He's covered.
oh, you know what? I don't sit on that. Gaga, here, we can at least have room for one more student.
Just talking.
I drank it. I am.
I'd love to.
Just wore my. It's so warm. I'm good. Go on, Ethan. I'm dressed.
crowd in there.
You were one still.
Get like little bumps in a rug and get down.
Got them all settled now.
So,
Honey, your clothes full of hair. And I
Well, I was
but the sun is out, the skies are clear. It's a beautiful day for football.
Yes, and playing on the turf here at Rocky Mountain will be nice, not the heavy dew that sometimes we get at the Optimist fields on these bright early mornings.
Absolutely. John, let's take a look at the matchups that we have today. We've got the junior games coming up first and the senior games after that. What teams do we have playing today?
Well, this morning in the junior championship, brought to you by Peterson Toyota, we have the Middleton Gold Vikings, a team coached by J.D. Soloaga. Their roster, number 7, Colt Howard, number 8, Jackson Renzulli, number 10, Weston Walker, 11 will be Emmett Mortimer, number 12, Drew Bradshaw, 15 will be Blaze Blackwell. He'll be one of your running backs this morning for Middleton. Number 20, Castile Garrels. 22, Brody Vargas. 24, Crew Austin. 25 will be Mac Nye. Number 30 will be Braden Drake. Number 32, Graham Hadley. 33, Eric Martinez. 35 will be Deacon de Blasio. Number 40, Leo Bartlett. 44 will be Jack Soloaga. Number 45 will be Helman Barzy. Number 50 will be Kayanoa Gonzalez. 54, Ledger Morgan. 55, Howie Walker.
Middleton won the toss. They've elected to defer to the second half. Homedale will start on offense going this direction.
Okay, there we got our officials' explanation of the coin toss. Quickly finishing up for Middleton, 55 is Howie Walker, 66 Tate Mortensen, 77 Julian Hurtado, 80 Declan Chronister, and number 84 Tayson Sager. That'll be your lineup for Middleton this morning. Get your Homedale's here in a moment.
We got the impending kickoff coming in here quickly.
Yes, and in Optimist football, we don't do kickoffs as a kind of a safety procedure.
I guess that's true. I should say just the offense starts.
That's right.
Pretty soon.
That's right. We implemented that rule a few years ago. From a coaching perspective, it's that much less things that you have to worry about on teaching the kids, and it's also a little bit of a safety factor that was implemented a number of years ago.
No, I really appreciate the Optimist Youth Football's focus on player safety. I think that's been at the forefront of your guys' program for a lot of many years now.
Yeah, certainly. We partnered with USA Football and the Heads Up Football program, and that has been tremendous. That, along with our partnership with St. Alphonsus in providing trainers for the games, has really made the game as safe as it has ever been. So we're getting ready to start here with Homedale on offense. Quarterback will be Mackay Holtree, number 27. Be calling the signals. Up, start the game with a false start. Early infraction there by Middleton, jumping off. So it'll be 5 yards for the.
Dead ball. Prior to the snap, offsides on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Line him up in the backfield for Homedale will be number 27, Mackay Holtree. So we'll start again at 1st and 5 for Homedale. Hand off there, nice run off the right side for about a 4-yard gain. And that's number 10, Peyton Grove. Nice gain for Homedale. And that'd be enough for a first down. 1st and 10 to 41. Handoff inside there to number 19. That's Whit Swan.
Tackled by number 30, Braden Drake of the Vikings. Second down and about 9.
Handoff on the right side. That's Grove again with a nice gain all the way down to about the 30, call it the 38. Nice gain of about 17 yards.
Ran out of bounds there by number 44, Jack Soloaga.
Poultry back under center, calling signals.
Oh, flag penalty on the play. I think we've got another on.
Dead ball. Prior to the snap, offsides on the defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Okay. Be 1st and 5 again for Homedale. Couple nice runs early on here for Grove. Poultry calling signals. He'll keep this one. Run off the left side there. Nice gain of about 7 yards.
Gang tackle by the linebackers in there. In on the tackle, number 66, Tate Mortensen.
One of the challenges of calling a game for Optimist football, numbers on the backs only. No numbers on the front. That's reserved for the sponsors. Homedale with the snap there, direct snap to 27. That's Holtree, a little bit off the left side. Gain of about 7 for Holtree.
2nd down at about 3 for Homedale here. A bit of a false start on that receiver on the right hand.
Dead ball. Prior to the snap. False start on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down.
Okay, we'll try 2nd down over again. Be 2nd, about 8. Snaps the ball, run up the middle to number 10, that's Grove. Nice gain. All the way down the 14-yard line. Be another 1st down for Homedale.
In on the tackle, number 10, Weston Walker, number 44, Jack Solowaga.
Okay, 1st and 10 for Homedale. Holtree calling. Run up the middle by 27, that's Holtree. And he's all the way down to about the 3-yard line. Nice gain of 11 for Holtree. Holtree again calling signals. Hands off to Grove. Grove near the goal line, stopped just short. Gain of about 4 for Grove. So we'll have 2nd and goal. Homedale knocking on the door. Poultry with the keeper. Up the middle. Looks like he's just going to be short.
Big touchdown saving tackle by number 15, Blaze Blackwell.
3rd and goal. And that's Grove for the touchdown for Homedale. So Homedale scores on a 3-yard run there by Peyton Grove. And now they'll go for the point after conversion. Poultry with the ball, rolls right. He's got a man. It's complete to number 9. That's Ian Inslee. First pass and first completion for Homedale. So after 4 minutes and 24 seconds left to go in the first quarter, that's 8-0 Homedale.
And John, the Optimist program has, obviously, along with the kickoff, some unique rules when it comes to point after as well. Isn't that correct?
Right. Normally the fields don't have, the Optimist fields don't have goalposts, so what the point afters are typically going to be 2-point conversions. Here they could try kicking an extra point if they wanted to, but something they obviously haven't practiced very much. So I doubt if we'll see any kicks for conversions. So now we'll have Middleton lining up. Under center will be Emmett Mortimer, number 11, as they start 1st and 10 at the 30. Man in motion. Oh, snap over the top of his head. Recovered there by Middleton.
Good save by number 15, but for a loss.
Yeah. Blaze Blackwell jumped on that errant snap. So now we will have, goodness, probably about 1st and about 20. That's number 15. That's Blaze Blackwell with the ball. Nice run off the left side. Gets 20 yards on that.
I mean, the same player who just saved that errant snap
yes.
just got back all 20 yards.
Yeah. Nets out for 10-yard gain on those 2 carries. Unfortunately, gets credited with the loss on that, but on that first play. But now we're going to be 1st and 10 for Middleton. Mortimer calling signals. Handoff off the middle to Blackwell, cuts it to the right side. No gain there. Nice stop by Homedale.
In on the tackle, number 19, Whit Swan. And for the friends and family members watching, we will get you guys the lineup for the Homedale team shortly.
Optimist football, we play 8-minute quarters. High school is 12. For the Optimist kids, we play 8-minute quarters. Most of the rest of the rules are Idaho high school rules, football rules. Snap from Middleton, hand out to Blackwell. Ooh, or excuse me, that was number 44. That was Jack Soloaga.
In on the tackle, number 10, Peyton Grove.
So it was about a 1-yard gain.
Looks like we do have a timeout on the field. Could be a penalty marker.
Yeah, we have a penalty on that far side there. Let's hear what the call is. All the Optimist officials are Idaho high school referees, so most of these fellas are working games on Friday night, sometimes on Thursdays and Wednesdays, and the middle school games as well. And then they come out and do Optimist football games on Saturdays.
And while the officials are deliberating, looks like we have...
There's no foul on the play.
Okay, no foul, so we'll have it'll be a 3rd and 13, a loss of 3 on that play. It's Middleton with the ball, another high snap. Or he gets a long pass downfield. Oh, intercepted by number 27 for, that's a Mackay Holtree. Double duty on offense and defense, and runs it back to the line of scrimmage or almost the original line of scrimmage at the 40. So Homedale will now take over on offense again.
And speaking of Homedale, we're going to go over just briefly the lineup for the Darren Post Farm Bureau Homedale team. Number 3.
After the interception, blindside block on red. That's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. 1st down.
So still an interception, however, most of those return yards are going to come back off.
Yeah.
So, number 2, Ethan McGuire. Number 6, Jess Riley. Number 9, Ian Ensley. Number 10, Peyton Grove. Number 11, Benson Perry. Number 12, Maddox Ensley. 13, Crew Robinson. 15, Cole Buttram. 16, Logan Oakson. 18, Coyle Cobb. 19, Whit Swan. We're going to save the rest of these names for in-between plays. Get back to John.
Okay, Homedale with the ball. One reminder also, in Optimist football, maximum penalties are 10 yards instead of 15. Handoff there for Homedale, number 10, that's Peyton Grove. Breaks it to the outside a little bit. He's still going. Oh, and finally falls down there. Nice hard run by Grove. He gets about 8 yards.
Coming up on about 2nd and 2 as they spot the ball here.
Getting the play signaled in from the sideline. A lot of coaches have different ways that they use to signal those plays in.
Looking for the hard count here. Defense isn't biting this time.
It was close. Calling signals. There's the snap, the handoff up the middle. That's Grove again. He's going to be close to the first down. I think he's going to be just a little short. So bring up 3rd and short. Calling signals for Homedale. Snap and a pitch out to Grove. Around the, cuts it back inside. Now back out to the right side. Running hard there. Little nice stiff arm all the way down to the 35-yard line. He'll have the first down with plenty to spare. Gain of about 10.
In on the tackle, number 54, Ledger Morgan. Homedale trying to get the right personnel on the field.
Yeah, that's all players in Optimist football have minimum play rules, so they got to get up kids in to get their plays. Handoff up the right side again. It's been a lot of success for Homedale, and they're just going to run it all the way down to the 26-yard line, gain of 9. Should bring up a 2nd and 1.
In on the tackle, number 20 and number 50. Number 20, Castile Girls. Number 50, Kainoa Gonzalez.
Okay, Homedale again calling signals. Holtree keeps it up the middle, cuts it back to the left side, gets a gain of 5, gets the first down, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter with your score: Homedale 8, Middleton 0.
In this quarter break, we just want to take a quick moment and give a shout out to one of the sponsors of this program. As the main sponsor of the Optimist Bowl Games, Peterson Toyota is proud to support Boise Optimist, helping local kids grow through sports and community programs. As a family-owned business for over 100 years, they know what it means to go places together. And right now, mention you heard this ad and get $500 off your next vehicle purchase only through the end of the month. Peterson Toyota, let's go places. I don't know about you, John. I would love to get $500 off.
Every little bit helps, that's for sure.
Yes,
and
it does.
We appreciate Peterson and their support of the Optimist program. Been a long-time sponsor.
And if you guys are watching the live stream, you're seeing me and John here in the booth just getting absolutely blinded by the morning sun. But it is a beautiful day, and I'm sure the players are appreciating the sunshine and the little bit of a colder morning.
Great day for football. A little bit of Christmas in the air, but the kids are excited to be here and get a play on the turf at Rocky Mountain. We appreciate Rocky Mountain and letting us use their facility. Great partnership with a lot of the schools around the valley.
Absolutely.
So Homedale will be back with about 1st and 10 on the 21. Get the referee getting somebody lined up. Okay. Homedale trying to add to their lead. Hand off and run up the middle there by Holtree. Gets a couple. Call him a gain of 3. And signaling the play, head coach Darren Post.
And on that tackle, number 50, Kainoa Gonzalez for the Middleton Vikings.
Pitch outside here to Grove. Around the left side. Gets the corner and knocked out at the 3-yard line. Nice run by Grove.
Weston Walker there saving what would have been a touchdown.
So it'll be 1st and goal for Homedale at about the 3-yard line. And off to Grove again, up the middle, struggling, just short. He'll be down to the 1.
In on the tackle, number 84, Tayson Sager.
So Homedale's going to try again here on a 2nd and 1 from the 1. 2nd goal, I should say. Bad snap. Oh! Fumbled recovered there by number 32.
Graham Hadley.
And that'll get the ball back to Middleton. Great stop there by Middleton, taking advantage of the turnover.
And just a quick continuation of the lineup for Homedale team. We have 21, Maxon Nee. 22, Dominic Cardenas. 23, Oliver Lutens. 27, Mackay Holtree. 32, Ace Graves. 34, Cy Black. 36, Raylan Moore. 39, Matthew Vega. 44, J.C. Chester, and 46, Levi Riles. More your way in just a few minutes.
Okay, Middleton with the ball, take the snap, try the left side. That was number 15, that was Blaze Blackwell. He gets a couple there, or about 4 yards. So Middleton got a long way to go, but a nice start there with a nice 4-yard gain. Mortimer calling signals again. He'll keep it this time over the left side, and he'll get about 3. So we'll have 3rd and 1. Mortimer calling signals. Stapp, he'll keep it. Left side, cuts back to the left and gets a nice gain there of about 6 yards.
In on the tackle, number 27, Mackay Holtree.
Talking with the Optimist officials and for this junior league championship game, I think this is the first time that we've had 2 outside programs, both Middleton and Homedale, meet in a championship game.
Great for them.
Mortimer hands off, got the reverse back to 44, and he is tackled for a big loss. That was Jake Soloaga with the carry.
And number 10, Peyton Grove, in on the tackle on that one for a loss.
Yeah, he'll lose about 11 yards there. Second time they've tried that play. That was had a small loss the last time, but kind of a counter move and try to get the ball to the outside. But Homedale was having nothing of it.
Always a little bit of a risk with the reverse.
Got trips to the right for Middleton. In motion, that's Walker. Back to pass, throws out to the side there, nice catch.
Great tackle by number 13, Crew Robinson for Homedale.
Caught there by, is it number 54? Ledger Morgan with the catch. Nice 10-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. Okay, Middleton with the ball, 3rd. Snaps back We'll try to throw again, rolling out right. Cuts back. Hiding through traffic. Nice carry there by Mortimer. He's going to get about 8 of that back, but that's going to leave him a little bit short.
Oliver Luton's in on the tackle. It'll be 4th down in just a couple.
Yeah, 4th and 2. Tough decision for Middleton. These games with 8-minute quarters sometimes go by quickly, and a team that keeps the ball on the ground can keep possession for quite some time.
This is an official's timeout.
Okay, at 3 minutes, 29 seconds, this is when the Optimist football, 4 minutes left in each half, they do a player check to make sure that all the players have their plays in. So officials are checking on the 2 sidelines, making sure that the players have in their required plays.
And speaking of the players, we're going to go ahead and finish off the rest of this Homedale roster. Number 15, Connor Troxel. 52, Jackson Martin. 55, Easton Brown. And we'll be right back in just a minute.
There's a snap. Pitch outside. And 44, that's Jack Soloaga again. Nothing going there, and Middleton will turn over the ball on downs. 4-yard loss.
Big turnover. Just the last few here. 61, Mason Combs. 70, Hank McClure. 75, Jamie Acosta. 80, Andrew Jones. 82, Grayson Harris. 83, Jason Booger. 90, Jeremiah Escudia.
Okay, so Homedale will take over the ball in great field position after Middleton turns it over on downs.
You know, John, I agree with you. It's really difficult because you only get the ball for so long. I mean, those 8-minute quarters just go by so quickly.
Well, a lot of times, I mean, that you're talking, you know, in a high school or college game, you might get 60 to 80 snaps. In a football, in an Optimist game, a lot of times you might only get 40 snaps a game. And there's been times when a team has kept the ball for the entire first quarter, a long sustained ground game. Pitch there by Homedale to number, looks like that was Grove with the carry. And he gets about a yard there is all he gets on that one.
In on the tackle, number 15, Blaze Blackwell. That flag on the play.
Poultry with the keeper gets a couple, but we'll hold everything here. Looks like maybe somebody was lined up. We'll get the call here in a moment.
Formation, 5 in the backfield on the offense. That penalty is declined. 3rd down.
Okay, so we had too many guys in the backfield, not enough men on the line, and so we'll take over. That was a no gain. They'll decline the penalty, so bring up 3rd and 9 for Homedale. Got a moment here while sort things out. Not sure. I'm trying to make sure I think the ball is lined up in the correct spot.
There we go.
Yeah, they'd gained
just a yard or so.
I think they'd gained a yard and just didn't have it marked. Okay, so Homedale with the ball again. Poultry calling signals. Hand off to Grove. Try that right side again. It's been a lot of success for him, and he'll score. 2nd touchdown of the day for Peyton Grove. So nice score there by Homedale. They'll set up to try the conversion, see if they can add to their lead. Getting the play in from the sideline from Coach Post. High snap, rolling left, makes another pass. Complete again for Homedale for their second pass for a conversion. only attempted 2 passes, and both of those have been for the extra points. Didn't catch the number on that young man. I think it was the same one as for the first touchdown.
Just before we get rolling here for the Vikings, just want to let everybody know this live stream of the Optimist Youth Football Championships is proudly brought to you by Right Now Heating and Air Conditioning, the guys in the pink trucks. Fall is here, and for just $39, you can get a professional furnace tune-up to keep your home warm and safe all season long. Don't wait till it's freezing. Call Right Now Heating and Air Conditioning today. Reliable service from a team that cares. Visit rightnowheatcool.com or call 208-450-2776 to schedule.
Mortimer calling signals. Pass. Oh, he's got the man complete. I hear that's 84. Nice game penalty on the play. 14-yard gain for Mortimer to Tayson Sager. Feeling that was a block downfield or something.
Yeah, that flag came in pretty quick. We'll see if it's prior to the pass or after the completion here.
Pass interference on the offense. Blocking downfield. Has 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay first down.
Okay. That pass was all for naught. It was a nice gain wiped out there by the penalty. So it'll be 1st and 20 for Middleton. Might have been some kind of a pick play on this right side that was called there. So Middleton will try again after that play was nullified. Nice snap, pass outside the left wing there. Nice rally to the ball. Mortimer's pass complete. Only gets a yard. Try again, second and 19 now for Middleton. Mortimer back to pass. He's going to go long. He's got a man out there. Nice catch there by 84. That's Tayson Sager.
Timeout, White.
Okay, Middleton will take a timeout under a minute here left in the second quarter. That was a nice 30-yard pass play. Mortimer to Sager.
And during this quick timeout, we're going to give a little bit of a word from one of our sponsors, Kendall Auto. At Kendall Auto, we're proud to serve Boise and the Treasure Valley on and off the field. From supporting local families and schools to helping our neighbors thrive, Kendall cares about our community. Kendall Auto, let's start something great.
So after this timeout, Middleton will have the ball at the 50-yard line, 55 seconds to go in this first half. Down 16-0. It'd be nice to get a nice score in before the half. Some good momentum into going into the second half. You know, at 12 years old, there's not a lot of plays in your playbook to get you 50 yards real quick.
No.
That's sometimes a challenge in Optimist football. Other than popping a big run with a fast kid to get down the sidelines, but 2-minute drills are a tough thing.
It's nice to see the passing game come to life a little bit, too.
Yeah, that's a little bit of success here for Middleton. There's a snap handoff inside to 15. To Blackwell, he's going to get a couple yards. He'll get a couple there, so it'll bring up 2nd and 8. Back to pass, going deep again for Sager. Oh, and it's intercepted by Homedale, run out of bounds there.
I think the interception was number 27, Mackay Holtree.
Holtree doing double duty. A lot of these Optimist players, of course, are going to be playing both ways. Optimist Football tries to keep all the rosters to 25 players or less, maximizing the play time for the kids.
You know, I feel for the Vikings here because, you know, we've got about 28 seconds left on the clock, about 35 seconds at the beginning of that play, and I know they want to put points on the board.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, 28 seconds to go. We'll see if Homedale can get that third score. That'd be huge for them to punch it in again. But they got a long way to go here. 70 yards. Hand up the middle to Grove. He gets about 8. That'll help a lot.
And on the tackle, number 15, Blaze Blackwell.
But it looks like Homedale's going to be content just to let the clock run out. We got 12 seconds and running clock. Maybe get one more play. Up the middle again to Grove. And he's going to get a couple. First down. But that'll be the end of the first half. Your score, Homedale Trojans 16, and Middleton Vikings 0. So
all right, John, so 1 half down, 1 half to go for this junior game. What are you seeing so far that you're liking?
Well, the big difference has been Grove has over 100 yards rushing in the first half, just significantly controlling the ball. With Optimist football being able to control the ball on the ground, you just chew up huge chunks of time. Middleton's had a little bit of success in the passing game. You know, they've had a couple nice completions, had one get called back, but they've struggled to get their running game going. But Middleton, they just continue to ride Peyton Grove, and he's getting big chunks of yards and broke a couple nice ones, and just continuing to stroll the ball down the road. They haven't thrown a pass other than for the conversions. So great half for Homedale.
Yep, it looks like we've got some Homedale cheerleaders out on the field right now, providing some team spirit.
But it's in the same place as the game. That's okay. Tim. Oh, sorry. Oh, you got the camera right there. I'm left with the cheerleader.
We're going to go ahead and take a moment and provide some information from one of our sponsors, which is Shields. Shields is a proud sponsor of Optimist football right here in the Treasure Valley. We're all about teamwork, sportsmanship, and giving young athletes the tools to succeed on and off the field. From all of us here at Shields, good luck with the rest of your season, and remember, gear, passion, sports. You know, Shields was one of those, you know, I had never seen a Shields until they came here. And then the first time I went in, I thought, wow, they have just about everything you could possibly want.
Yeah, it's a tremendous facility. They've been a great partner when they moved in, wanting to get involved with the Optimist football program, and they truly have been a good partner for us. We have done some of our signups there. They've offered some coupons and discounts to players looking to buy their equipment, and just been a good partner. Optimist program has been truly fortunate to the number of partnerships that we've had with people over the years. You know, we celebrated 75 years of football. This is our 76th year this year. When we did the 75-year celebration, went back and looked at the number. Some of the sponsors have been with us a long time. Just solid folks like McHugh Sports, who has I don't remember the total number of years, but just a long-time sponsor. A lot of the Valley businesses that get on board, and some of those are here today, Peterson Toyota, and right now, and some of those that are good partners for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of partners, one of the most impactful ones on the field is the St. Alphonsus Sports Medicine team. So we'd like to take a moment to thank the incredible team from St. Alphonsus Sports Medicine for being here with us today. Their dedication to our athletes, health, and safety means so much to our entire community. We're proud to partner with such a trusted local team, so thank you for everything that you do for sports, especially for the Optimist Youth Program.
Yeah, St. Louis again, has been a great partner for us. So nice. They're at all of our football games on Saturday mornings. Here again, adding to the safety factor of our program. One of the challenges as a coach is that if when you have a player go down and you might know football, you might know kids, but you don't know all the ins and outs of all the injuries. And having those St. Alphonsus folks there, being able to help us, assess the injury status and whatnot, is just huge. Takes that burden off of the coach, put it in the hands of the medical professionals, and they can evaluate knowing whether the kid just needs a bag of ice or whether or not he needs something more. And so they're a great partner to have. It's awesome to have them working with us.
Absolutely. Yeah. When possibly, seconds matter, it's nice to have the health of your kids in the hands of experts and professionals like St. Alphonsus.
One of the things with the, of course, with St. Al's, they're instrumental in when we have the unfortunate circumstances of a young player having a concussion. There's a standard concussion protocol that they go through, and here again, it's taken out of the hands of the coach and put in the hands of St. The and they help the players go through that and the protocols and get them back to play. But it's just a very nice safety net to have the professionals in charge of it.
Absolutely. And it looks like we're at the end of our halftime. Before we get running again, just want to also remind everybody that the famous Idaho Potato Bowl is also a proud sponsor and longtime sponsor of Optimist Youth Football and is also today's trophy sponsor. This year marks the 29th edition of the bowl game played at Albertson Stadium. Please join us on December 22nd at 12 p.m. to celebrate football in the state of Idaho. Optimist football families will receive discounted pricing for this year's game via email in late November. So more perks for being involved in the Boise Optimist program. I love it.
So we're getting ready to start the second half. And I believe Middleton will start with the ball this time. Here again, we don't use kickoffs, so it'll start 1st and 10 at the 30. Bright sunshiny morning here at Rocky Mountain. And yeah, it'll be Middleton with the ball, and they'll have 1st and 10 on the 30. Reminder, later on we'll have the Senior League championship game, which will be between McHugh's and Papa Kelsey's. Looking forward to that matchup of 12-year-olds. But we'll finish up here with the 11-year-old. Middleton with the ball, 1st and 10 on the 30. Hand off to Blackwell. Starts in the middle, breaks off to the left side, and gets a nice 6-yard gain. Blackwell held to 16 yards on 5 carries in the first half. Gets a nice 6-yarder, we'll call it 7-yard. So it'll bring up second. We'll call it 3 yards for Middleton. Mortimer will call signals. Snap, handoff to Blackwell again. Starts in the middle, breaks at the outside.
Nope, we're not going to call that. Okay, we got a first down.
Nice interrupt.
I pulled my flag all the way out, put it all the way back in.
Middleton with the ball. Fake pitch back out here to Solaga. Nice carry. All the way down.
Bonus.
Hey, 54. Hey. Don't grab hold of the guy, okay?
Nice 8-yard gain for Solaga.
Not green shoe lineman.
The ball would have ended with it.
Mortimer with the snap. Keeper on the left side. Oh, he breaks the tackle. Gets upfield. All the way down to the
Okay,
35.
we got one.
Get the bonus coverage of the white cap.
You
The
guys,
official.
you guys can hear how hard that white hat is working.
11. 11.
Mortimer with the snap.
Ball away.
Pass caught there by
I got you 10. I got
number
you 10.
10, Weston Walker.
It's not good.
It's catch by Walker. It's a 2-yard gain.
Man, that was a heck of a catch.
There we go.
And the bonus audio has concluded.
Don't typically work with them, so they're learning new too. Learning on the fly here. Nice 4-yard gain.
You know, it's actually kind of entertaining to get a little bit of a background
That was.
look on that.
The nice part you saw there was the way that they talk with the players. They're talking with them, encourage them with a nice catch, telling them, say, hey, watch your hands, keep your hands inside. That was kind of enjoyable there to kind of get a little bit of an insight. We've got 3rd and 5. Mortimer calling signals. Oh, got an incomplete pass, and we've got a flag.
We're likely going to have defensive pass interference, although, I don't think it was all too intentional.
Pass interference. Defense. It's 10 yards from the previous spot. Yardage results to the first down.
Again, all Optimist penalties are maximum 10 yards, 15-yard penalties. 15-yard penalties, if you're on the offensive side, those are really tough to overcome at the Optimist level. So they'll get a nice gain there. But it's 21st and 10 at the 20. Mortimer again calling signals. Back to pass. He's got a man out there. Nice catch by number 10. That's Walker again.
Tackled by number 23, Oliver Lutens.
You get a gain of about 7. So we've got a 2nd and 3 for Middleton, driving on this first drive of the first possession of the 3rd quarter, chewing up the clock. 84 resets. That's Tayson Sager. Back to pass. Pass over the middle. And that is to Sager, I believe. Yeah. For a nice gain there. And that was a gain of about 8. So that was a nice pass and catch there. Mortimer to Sager. Middleton throwing the ball and having a little bit more success in this second half. Mortimer puts the man, resets at Sager on the right side. He'll run it on the right side, cut back the middle, and he's in for the touchdown.
Ball came out, but over the plane already. Touchdown is good.
Nice carry by Mortimer.
So Vikings with points on the board finally.
Yes, this is where those conversions by Homedale, the 2-point conversions on the first 2 scores become huge. Really make a difference. Pressure is on now. Middleton to cut it to a one possession game. This conversion is crucial to that. Mortimer with the ball, fakes the handoff, pitch back to Soloaga. And can he get the corner? Yes, he does. Cuts back in at the last moment, gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And we're back to a 1-score game. Homedale 16, Middleton 8.
All right. And just another quick reminder, big shout out to Toyota, the main sponsor of the Optimist Youth Football Bowl games. Peterson Toyota is proud to support the Boise Optimist program, helping local kids grow through sports and community programs. As a family-owned business for over 100 years, we know what it means to go places together. And right now, mention you heard this ad and get $500 off your next vehicle purchase only through the end of the month. Peterson Toyota, let's go places.
It's a nice drive there by Middleton to get back into the game, mixing the pass and the run. It's now Homedale back with the ball. Their first possession, 4:13 in the third quarter. Pitch outside to Grove. Get around the corner. He gets about 4. Grove was over 100 yards in that first half.
In on the tackle, number 55, Howie Walker, and number 30, Braden Drake.
So Holtree still under center for Homedale. Calling signals. Takes a snap, keeps it himself, right up the gut, right up the middle, breaks it to the outside. Try for a strip there, and Middleton's able to stop him, keep him short of the first down. Gain of about 4 for Holtree there. Bring up a 3rd and 2.
Tackle by number 84, Tayson Sager.
Sager doing double duty as a tight end and defensive tackle there.
Yeah, lots of double duty. He's had a lot of working on this game.
Holtree with the snap, handoff to Grove. Tries that right side. Oh, he breaks it outside. He's off to the races. Oh, stop to cut back at the 40. All the way down to the 35-yard line. Nice run there by Grove.
Chased down by number 15, Blaze Blackwell, and number 40, Leo Bartlett.
Big run by Grove. Down to the 35. Middleton had a 3rd down there to try to hold them and get the ball back. But instead, Homedale's going to keep the drive alive. Holtree with the handoff to Grove right up the middle. Big gain, 11 yards. Homedale making a couple substitutions in. Couple of wide receivers. And we'll take another snap at 1st and 10 at the 25. At the 24. Yeah, we got a flag on the field.
Dead ball. Prior to the snap, offsides on the defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Marked off that penalty there. Sometimes it's just the basics, watching the ball. We were talking the other day that one of the most quoted phrases in Optimist football, watch the ball. Encouraging the players.
Please reset the clock to 1:50.
Make an adjustment on the clock here. And we're back with 1:50 on the clock, 1:50 left in the third quarter. And we'll have a first and 5. Handoff inside there to number. Didn't catch that number. Oh,
fumble on the
ball
play.
strip. Ball got stripped out of there.
Wow, big takeaway for the Vikings.
Trying to get the number on that carry. That ball was. Oh, that was number 9. That was Ian Hensley with the carry. Stripped out of there. Had a nice gain of about 6 yards. But Middleton's got it back. Dodged a bullet.
Yeah. Exactly what they need. Take away. No more points on the board for Homedale.
It's Mortimer back. Oops, now we've got a penalty.
from the back judge.
Yes.
Prior to the snap, illegal substitution on defense. 12 men on the field. That's a 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Oh, as an Optimist coach, that would make you pull your hair out. Trying to get all your players in, all get their plays, and sometimes you just get too many. You can still only play with 11.
Yep. Just one too many you can play.
All right, it's Middleton now with the 1st and 5. A lot more plays in the playbook at 1st and 5. Handoff on the right side, breaks to the outside. That's Blackwell. Gets around the corner. Going to have a nice gain. Knocked out of bounds at about the 32, or right at the 34-yard line.
Push out of bounds by number 2, Ethan McGuire for Homedale.
Nice 24-yard gain by Blackwell. 1st and 10 at the 34. Minute 24 in the third quarter. Mortimer, pass outside. 44, that's Soloaga. Gets around the corner, breaks the tackle, knocked out of bounds at about the 47. That'll be a nice gain of 13.
Number 10, Peyton Grove on the tackle with the assistance of the boundary.
Soloaga's second catch of the game. Mortimer. Oops. Penalty on the play.
Prior to the snap, dead ball, false start on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Boy, hopefully that doesn't turn out to be a killer for Middleton. Had things going, and now we'll start with the 1st and 15. Illegal procedure stops the play as opposed to a illegal formation. They get a false start, stops there, and Middleton will start again. 112 left in the third quarter. Blackwell with 60 yards of rushing. Oh, we've got a fake reverse. We got 84. That's Sager chugging around the right side all the way down to about the 42, 43-yard line. Nice run. Actually ran the fake reverse, and I think that had made a couple of those defensive backs stop as they're trying to watch in the background, figure out who has the ball.
Number 34, Cy Black on the tackle.
It's be first and 10 at the 42.
Little hard count there, look.
Blackwell trying to get outside. Nice play there by Homedale. Stops him for no gain.
Number 10, Peyton Grove with the contain and the tackle on that one.
Called a loss of 1 for Blackwell. See if they can get another play in before this. 1, maybe 2 plays before the end of this third quarter. Mortimer with the snap. Nice pass outside. Ooh, did he grab it? No. Hit the ground there. Tended for 44, Soloaga. Incomplete. First incompletion for Mortimer in the second half. 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. See if Middleton can get a little closer before we take a break at the end of the third quarter. Mortimer with the keeper up the middle. Nice gain. Close to a first down by Mortimer. They're going to give it to him. 11-yard gain for Mortimer.
Clock will roll Don't expect them to use any timeouts in the third quarter, so we'll likely go
probably
to
will
break
not.
here.
Probably will not get another play in. So the end of 3 quarters, we've got ourselves a nice ball game. Homedale 16, Middleton 8. So now we'll hear a quick message from one of our sponsors.
It's October, and that means you'll find scary good deals at Peterson Toyota. Drive off feeling like a hero in a new 2025 RAV4. Lease for just $299 a month. Or feel the thrill behind the wheel of a new Tacoma. Lease for just $279 a month or get 3.99% APR. And the new 2026 Tundras are here. Lease yours for $539 a month or get 2.99% APR. Plus, we're conjuring up new offers every weekend, only at Peterson Toyota.
Okay, as we start this third quarter, we've got Middleton with the ball. 1st and 10 at the 32, driving for the potential tying score. Mortimer keeps the ball, runs the right side, gets about 6 yards on the play. Nice carry there by Mortimer.
In on the tackle, number 46, Levi Riles.
Middleton's done a great job this second half, mixing the pass and the run and having a little bit of success on both, keeping Middleton guessing a little bit. Continue to drive the ball down. 2nd and 4. Mortimer keeps it. He's got the first down and maybe more, all the way down to the 14-yard line, 15-yard line.
Mackay Holtree on the tackle. Saved a touchdown, just not a first down.
Nice carry there by Mortimer. And we've got 1st and 10 at the 14. Be nice to punch it in here, then that all-important extra point. Mortimer calling signals. Hand off the outside here. It's Blackwell trying to get the corner, and he does not. That's big number 10, Peyton Grove again. 1 yard loss for Blackwell.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Remain first down.
Ooh, that hurts big time. Middleton driving the ball down inside the 15, and now we'll go back another 1 yard loss on the play and then a 10-yard penalty tacked on top of that. That's going to hurt. Referee's talking it over, making sure the spot and the mark off. Marking it off from the 14. So that also nullifies the play.
Obviously, the Vikings lucky here that we had a live ball penalty. So we get the replay of the down, first down, 20 yards to go. But at least they get that down replayed.
Yes. Don't lose the down. That's huge. Mortimer going deep. Was caught. Was it in bounds? Yes, it was. Was that Blackwell over there?
Actually, I think we might have called that out
Oh,
of bounds.
that was out of bounds.
Beautiful catch, though,
Yeah.
especially in double coverage.
Yep. High school and college only need 1 foot in, but it was unable to do that. So we'll have 2nd down. Only the 2nd incompletion for Mortimer. Had 2 interceptions in the first half, but Mortimer resets the man in motion. He's going to keep it himself, go around the left side, trying to get the corner. Cuts in, gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it.
So big 4th down and maybe 20 plus here for the Vikings.
.535 left to go in this final quarter. It's got 3rd down on the box. See what Middleton can come up with here. Try to get that 1st down and even in the end zone. Mortimer's going to keep it. He's going to roll right. He's got a man out there. Oh, missed pass intended for number 12. That is Drew Bradshaw.
Just couldn't quite connect.
Now to bring up 4th down.
Here's the 4th and long that we were looking for.
Yeah. We'll see what Middleton can come up with. Homedale can get if they can get Homedale can get the stop. They got a chance. 5 minutes to go to maybe run out the rest of the quarter. But we got 4th and about 22 yards to go. Not a lot of plays in that Optimist playbook for 4th and 22.
Something creative.
Mortimer back to pass. He's going to be hit and sacked by a whole host of Homedale Trojans.
Big turnover on downs there.
That penalty was tough. We had, Middleton had the ball 1st and 10 inside the 20. That penalty put them back and kind of took them out of their playbook a little bit and had to go a little bit more to the pass and some wide stuff, unable to punch it in. So now Homedale will get the ball back. 1st and 10 at the 28 with 5:01 left on the clock. Grove with the ball up the middle. Gets about 5. Nice gain for Grove.
In on the tackle, number 54, Ledger Morgan for the Vikings.
Nice 5-yard gain for Grove. Interesting, Homedale just has not had the ball much in this second half. The Middleton controlling the clock in time of possession. Grove with the ball again, right side. He'll get the 1st down and a few more.
And on the tackle, 84, Tayson Sager.
Gain of about 9 there. Down to the 43. We got 1st and 10 for Homedale. Driving the ball. Just over 4 minutes to go. Middleton needs to do something to get this ball back. That's Holtree with the keeper. He'll get about 4. We'll call it 2nd and 6. I think Homedale's just going to be content to try to just drive this ball with the running game. Only passes they've thrown today are the extra point plays. Handoff again to Grove. Ooh, nice stop there by Middleton. He'll only get a yard out of that one. Third and 5, we've got a timeout. We're going to do a player check again. 4 minutes left to go in the game. We'll check to make sure that all the players on both sidelines have got their minimum required plays in. Optimist officials doing that, making sure that everybody's played. Sue Oliver doing that on the Homedale sideline. Longtime volunteer of the Optimist program. Confirming with the referees. We're back to about 3rd and 5 with 3 minutes, 7 seconds remaining. Middleton's done a great job this second half getting back into the game. Homedale controlled the contest in the first half, but Middleton did an excellent job getting back, mixing the pass and the run. That penalty was just a killer down there inside, but now Homedale's got the chance to just run it out.
Absolutely. And if hopefully here that the Middleton Vikings, we've got third down at about 5. We'll see some defense here and see what they can do.
Almost jumped off.
Offside.
Luckily, he had a little bit of a cushion there, so he didn't jump offside. 3rd and 5 is a good time for a double go on 2. Grove with the carry. He is close to it. We'll see where the mark is.
Looks like we've got a first down.
Yes, he got the 5 yards. That'll get a fresh set of downs for Homedale.
With 2 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock, the options for the Vikings are dwindling.
We're running the clock, and Coach Post knows how to milk this clock and run it down. He's holding off before he runs in the signals in the next play to try to milk the 40-second clock. Middleton does have a couple timeouts they could use to stop it here. We're electing not to. Now they'll step up and run the play. They'll run it to Grove again. He's going to be stopped short this time. Only a gain of 1. There's the timeout by Middleton.
Timeout, White.
Middleton take that timeout. I believe they've got 2 more. They've got 2 more timeouts. Grove, close to 200 yards of rushing in this game. Had over 100 in the first half. Homedale just has not seen the ball much in this second half. But they're sure milking it here at the end.
Yeah, just like you were saying before, these 8-minute quarters don't last long. So whoever can maintain possession of the ball, that possession time is huge.
Yeah. Although I'm sure Homedale's thinking that clock's not running quite fast enough. They'd like to see it go fast and put this thing away. And Middleton, of course, trying to slow it down and get some kind of a turnover. I'm sure we'll see him stripping at the ball from Grove, which sometimes that leads to broken tackle and big plays. But we'll see what happens here in this final 2:12. Homedale calling signals. Holtry takes the snap. It gives it to Grove again. Grove will get a couple. Nice stop again by Middleton. We'll give him a gain of 2.
Clock eclipsing under 2 minutes.
No timeout. Maybe.
Homedale's going to want to wait for this play clock to run down.
I'm not sure. I think that may have been Middleton's final timeout. They'll pitch it back to Grove. Grove, he'll get a couple again. Nice defense by Middleton. Defense has really stepped up. There's the final.
Timeout, White.
Great tackle there by number 10, Weston Walker. And during this timeout, we're going to give a quick shout out to Right Now Heating and Air and remind everybody listening that this live stream of the Optimist Youth Football Championship is proudly brought to you by Right Now Heating and Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electrical, the guys in the Peak Trucks. Family owned and operated in the Treasure Valley for more than 24 years, they're known for reliable service and a team that truly cares. From heating and cooling to plumbing and electrical, Right Now is your one-stop shop for home comfort. Visit rightnowheatcool.com or call 208-450-2776. Proud supporters of youth football and your comfort.
Here's the interesting thing. You've got fourth, and it looks like it's just a touch more than 5 yards. You get fourth down and less than 5. That's a great time to go for a hard count or on 2 and get that free 5. But if we do this, I don't think they quite would have enough for the first down with that free 5. We're going to put Grove, split him out way right. Going to call snaps. I think they're trying to get him to jump off sides. Gets the play signaled in. .128 left on the clock. Signals in the play. They'll call it. He's going to keep it up the middle. And he breaks it outside. Holtree with the ball.
Holtree with a big gain.
And that should just about clinch it. All the way down the 25-yard line. Nice 20-yard run there for Mackay Holtree.
Gutsy call by the Homedale coach, but Holtree has done lots in this game. So
yes, he split Grove out to the right. They've been just riding Grove, carrying the ball and kind of put him out as a little bit of a decoy, and then Holtree just kept the ball and went right up the middle. It's now they're milking the clock down, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him just take it and go down on one knee. Nope, they're going to hand it off to Grove. And he'll get about 5 yards there.
30
we'll call it 7 yards.
And rolling.
May not have to run another play.
Timeout, White.
Okay, Middleton will take their final timeout. They did have one more left.
I imagine that Homedale is going to keep the ball on the ground here. And this will likely be the final play.
Yeah, they should. I'd be surprised if they do anything but take a knee. Don't want to run the risk of some kind of a weird play, fumble, and scoop and score. The Miracle in the Meadowlands or something like that.
Risk a pass with a pick six. That would be real exciting for everybody at home.
Yeah. So I think they've just about got it wrapped up. But the good ball game this morning.
Fantastic ball game.
Yeah, Homedale controlled the first half with their running game, but Middleton came back. They had a couple picks in the first half, which hurt, but were able to put some stuff together and get back in the game and had a chance to go in for the tying score. It looks like they're in the victory formation. Everybody's favorite play if you're an offensive coordinator. And that will do it. Homedale victorious. As the final 10 seconds click off, we're getting final score. The Homedale 16 and Middleton 8. Tremendous game by Peyton Grove, over 200 yards of rushing. Holtree had over 60 yards himself. Middleton, they had a great balanced attack with Blackwell and Mortimer, and tossed in some nice passes and got the score, but just those two first half turnovers, 2 interceptions in the first half, and that costly penalty kind of did them in.
And we have the trophy presentation here coming up here shortly. And on behalf of Optimist Youth Football and Cheer, just want to say congratulations to both Homedale's Darren Post Farm Bureau Insurance and Middleton Gold Vikings for a great junior championship game. We'd also like to thank Rudy Lopez from Peterson Toyota, who in cooperation with Optimist Youth Football sponsored the junior championship game. We'd like to thank both teams for a great game and remind everyone to purchase their tickets for the famous Idaho Potato Bowl to be played at Albertsons Stadium on Monday, December 22nd.
We'll have the trophy presentation out there. One of the folks doing that, Steve McNitt. Steve was the Junior League league director this year. Steve does a great job. Been with the program a long time. The league directors are do an awesome job. Have a lot of headaches as they put in with all the issues that come up during the year. Steve's done a fantastic job in coordinating things and putting out fires and all the little things that come up. And so now great opportunity for for him to present the trophies. Got Steve McNitt and Jaron Moore. Jaron Moore, longtime involvement with the program. But good ball game, good effort by both players or by both teams.
You know, and this is the kind of championship game that I think everybody wants to see.
Yeah.
You know, it's well played, and it was on the whole spectrum of both ends of the field.
Yeah.
And you know, you have a game that ends 16 to 8. I mean, you know, nobody wants a championship blowout, and these two teams played very well.
There's Jaron Moore presenting the trophy, the runner-up trophy, to Coach J.D. Soloaga and the Middleton Vikings. Great effort, great season for them. And the championship trophy to Darren Post and the Homedale Trojans. Both Homedale and Middleton have outside programs that work with the Boise Optimist Youth Program. Well, I had some picture time and have done the trophies and some picture time, and we'll get ready for the second game coming up. Give the teams a chance to warm up and get ready. That will be the Senior League Championship, once again presented by Peterson Toyota. And that'll be the McHugh Sports Ravens versus the Papa Kelsey Stallions. And they looking for a good game there. McHugh Sports, I believe, was the junior champions from last year. And I think this is, if I remember correctly, this is a rematch of last year's championship, junior championship game. So we're looking forward to that contest.
I was so nervous because it was so dark.
We've got about 11 minutes 30 seconds until this this next game picks up. Now, John, we've talked about some of the rule and key differences in the Optimist program. We don't have any kickoffs. You know, one thing that we didn't see in the last game, we didn't see any punts in the last game.
Yeah.
But they can punt.
Yes, they can. It's interesting that some of the older coaches and I have had the discussions, and you know, in terms of special teams, you know, the punt game is one that is kind of interesting from a coaching perspective. So many things have to happen with a punt. You know, you have to have a good snap. You have to have the blocking. Over the years, there's a lot of Optimist punts that get blocked. So a lot of coaches will, punting is allowed, but a lot of coaches will just opt to go for it on the fourth downs. The odds of completing a pass versus getting all those other things to coincide, not get the punt blocked and returned, scoop and score and whatnot. So a lot of the coaches will opt to go for it fourth and long in Optimist football. So we're going to take a little break, and we'll see you back here for the Senior League game shortly.
are any recipients here for the Lines of Leadership Award, please meet us on the field. Parents, again, we'll remind you that no parents are allowed on the field.
Yeah, way to go. Home game. You guys take players.
Behind the stadium or to the southeast.
Soccer, we'll see you Tuesday, buddy.
Nice up there. Seems like a good spot. Really warm.
We got it. Okay. Right here.
Yeah, of course.
It's like warm right
You know, I remember Dean last year brought a whole bunch of jalapeno.
You brought popcorn.
Here you go.
Remember I brought popcorn?
I do remember you brought a huge thing of popcorn.
Not do that.
Nope.
Optimist Youth Football is proud to launch the new initiative.
I know, last year it was later.
What truly makes the game character, leadership, and sportsmanship.
The weekend.
Thanks to the generous support
We're introducing
the recognition program for heart
Yep. We got it right here.
lead by example. Today, we want to recognize both the coach and the player.
Yeah, we got some.
We need to get our moms.
From the game that will be played shortly. As a coach recipient, Mark Sosnowski and Sam Mason from the McHugh Sports Ravens. Also, from Homedale, Clay Thomas, the player recipient. Congratulations, Clay.
What is it? I don't know.
I love it.
That's good. You know, if I go back in time, I would have made one of those. When Dave shows up, hold it up. I don't know.
I have a ton of space back here. Hey, we're doing a mom's photo. Ravens moms, come over here.
No, you're good. You're good. I'll just be like, my legs will be in the back.
Ravens moms.
Jump in there.
Brandy. Where's Brandy? I just saw Brandy. Get over ready.
Oh, there's Jeff. Hold on. Let me. Jack, down there. There's Jeff. Jack, down there.
What is he? What were you trying to say?
Are we waiting for anyone else? Jackson's mom? Yep. Come on.
Squeeze by, buddy. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. No, I'm gonna sit this one out. I know.
Just call his name. Can you see over my? I'm kind of tall. I should be. No, it's fine. Hey, let's do it.
Yeah, like you talked about it.
Lean in.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 4. Go Ravens!
Get in there, dude. Give the people what they want.
Sorry, I had to
We got right here. I thought nobody was coming.
Oh, they are. Do you know?
Well, is it right? We need to get This should be good. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. He's a pacer.
He's going to stay.
He's a pacer.
Oh.
He's a pacer. He likes to walk. Are you coming down here, babe?
Just give him some space. I'm giving some space.
She doesn't want people to lose. Who's this guy?
What's great here? What is that?
Yeah. She always wants me to drop her off, and then I drive in.
I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah, pretty quick turnaround today.
I know. It's going to be a good
I hope you need a sign for Hayden too. I see your daughter all the time. She's always at the gym working on her.
Oh yeah, she's
Can you not make me look at it anymore? It's just rude, man.
She's always like, there's this old guy there.
I know.
And I'm just like, I'm always having to spot him on the bench.
I know. And I only have 25 on each side.
Yeah, she's like, oh.
You know, it's so funny because it was her and her boyfriend. And then eventually I just said hi enough.
Yeah, it is creepy.
It's on my jersey.
And I was like, hey, I already know who it is. You say creepy, and I already know who it is.
Yeah. So we saw him on a date at Seesaw, I think Creamery.
He lives over there.
And so then we saw him again. I'm like, I see you everywhere. And we were at Hayden, and she's like, hi Hayden, how are you? And I'm like, so you do know the family. She's like, she just didn't want to admit she was your guys' daughter.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Because once she finally admitted, I was like, oh, this all makes sense.
Hey, dude, you coming? Sorry.
Hi, Days. Good morning. Hi, there you are.
I thought you were going to catch the live stream. Dude, last Saturday game. Ever. Only Saturday games.
You're right.
Because it's going to be until college, yeah.
Why do you guys gotta be so sentimental about everything?
Yeah.
Between Kate and Chris, playing
No.
against you guys, oh baby.
Hey, this is it, guys. Soak it up. Soak it up.
Here, you can have that one. Yeah, with you guys.
Good. No Halloween candy this year. Well, summer's just but no,
You want Trey to move so you guys?
I do meet him until we sit down.
Because Caitlin's going to go. Or Lincoln, or Gray Gray.
Me too, that's awesome.
My knees aren't going to but you're fine, you're fine. No, I feel bad because my knees are like 5'9". I used to be like that. This is how I walk around now. Or before I used to walk around like this.
First grade game, deep throw game.
Once you hit your 40s, you start
Lincoln's good at running to the 1 yard line and stuff. That's the main he wanted to do. Yeah. Well, he wanted to do 2 different touchdowns.
Test.
That's why I decided to sit back here, not associated with them. I want to see where this goes. Hey, George. Oh, BYU.
Yeah, he's doing.
Welcome, football fans, to Idaho Contact Football League's special presentation of the Optimist Youth Football Championships at Rocky Mountain High School in beautiful Meridian, Idaho. I am Eric Bassett, Commissioner of the ICFL, and seated next to me is John Berg, longtime supporter and advocate of Optimist Youth Football, former coach, former player, and current board member. John, what about the matchups today?
Well, we've got a couple of 12-year-old teams. McHugh Sports, coached by Mark Sosnowski, and the Papa Kelsey Stallions, coached by Ryan Beeson. Two teams that have been together for quite some time, and we should have a good matchup today. They know each other well, played each other several times throughout the years. These teams have been in the program 4 or 5 years. I know McHugh's has been 5, and Papa Kelsey's, I think, been together for 4 years. But we should have a good matchup today. Bright, beautiful, gorgeous day on this Saturday morning, and it should be a good contest.
Yeah, the game before the junior game started a little bit darker, a little bit cooler. Now that we're about a little bit after 10 a.m., the weather's evening out a little bit. Still a little bit cool, but great football weather.
Yes, great football weather. That little Christmas in the air. We're doing some player introductions now, and on the field, and we'll get started here pretty quick. We Optimist football, a couple things as we get started. No kickoffs in Optimist football. They start 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Optimist football penalties are max 10 yards. No 15-yard penalties in Optimist football. The rest of the rules pretty much follow the high school rules. As we like to remind the coaches, there are subtle differences between the high school rules and the college and the pro game, and just a few differences, but once in a while they show up in the course of a game.
Yeah, just a few differences between the typical Saturday Optimist game and the pro Sunday NFL game. Huh?
Yes, yeah. No, and there's no scholarships handed out on our Saturday mornings. No contracts renegotiated or anything like that.
Well, and you just saw the presentation of the Papa Kelsey's Stallions. We're going to go ahead and go over the roster for that team. Number 10, Garrett Baker. 12, Bryce Dabney. 20, Cam Albee. 22, Asher Erickson. 24, Grady Estrada. 30, Blake Erlinson. 32, Cam Ferris. 33, Mitchell McRolla. 34, Cam Farrell. 44, Gavin Shannon. Just a beautiful delivery of the national anthem by the choir, all a cappella.
Very nice.
Just to continue on with the roster. Number 50, Lachlan Kurtz. 55, Carter Bones. 62, Reese McBride. 63, Chance Keller. 72, Channing Hamilton. 74, Jackson Powell. 76, Max Darrow. 80, Carter Beeson. 81, Hayden Albee. And 88, Liam Christie for the Papa Kelsey's Stallions.
And for McHugh's, coached by Mark Sosnowski, have number 10, Tanner Vaught. Number 12, Drew Spence. Number 20, Sam Mason. Number 22 is Carter Corbelay. 24, Colt Lau. 30 will be Lincoln Meinert. 31, Tucker Rosenkrantz. 32, Grayson Lev. 33, Isaiah Muller. 34, Jackson Fisher. 50, Wyatt Burley. 55, Camden Carlisle. 60, Cyrus Johnson. 62, Grant Snow. 63, Dane Cook. 70, Eli Little. 72, Donovan Stockwell. 74, Bryson Burnow. 80, Gage Gunlock. 82, Kellum Lubens. And 88, Baylor Roy. The officials at meeting at midfield with the captains doing the coin toss.
John, do you typically see, lots of levels of football win the coin toss for your choice of the second half? Do you see that as a pretty common trend with Optimist games, or do you see them taking the ball on winning on the coin toss?
Well, that's interesting. Most of the time we see they follow, what's done at the pro and college level. We see a lot of deferring to the second half. But as we noticed in the first game, sometimes Optimist football, you can get the ball, and you can have a drive that takes 8 minutes. You can chew up the whole first quarter with the ball and keep the other team off the field. But by and large, usually it's deferred to the second half.
Yep. Looks like Papa Kelsey's is going to receive. And again, no kickoffs, so they will start on offense.
Yep. Well, they'll start with the ball on 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. We'll see what head coach Ryan Beeson has planned. See, these teams have been together for some time and faced each other a few times, so they know each other well. And we'll see what they have in store.
Just want to remind everybody listening, this live stream of the Optimist Youth Football Championship is proudly brought to you by Right Now Heating and Air Conditioning, the guys in the pink trucks. Fall is here, and for just $39, you can get a professional furnace tune-up to keep your home warm and safe all season long. Don't wait till it's freezing. Call Right Now Heating and Air Conditioning today. Reliable service from a team that cares. Visit rightnowheatcool.com or call 208-450-2776 to schedule. Proud supporters of youth football and your comfort.
And players take the field and get started. Remind everyone, too, of our partnership with St. Alphonsus Sports Medicine. I'd like to take a moment to thank the incredible team of St. Al's Sports Medicine team for being here with us today. Their dedication to the athletes' health and safety means so much to an entire community. Proud to partner with such a trusted local team. 1st and 10 for Papa Kelsey's. Number 12 with the handoff there. That's Bryce Dabney with the handoff. Get a gain of 2. Dabney coming over and getting the plays from the coach on the sideline. Sometimes we see that. Sometimes we see him signaled in, waved in. Some coaches like to use little blackboards or whiteboards. Dabney, big rush on. Sack for a loss of about 7.
Number 88, Baylor Roy on the sack, fast off the edge.
Dabney did not have a chance at all to get rid of that one. Loss of about 6. Be 3rd and about 13 for Papa Kelsey's. I think he's going to run it right side, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. We were talking earlier about the punts. We may see a punt here. Looks like they will punt it with 4th and long. From the 26. McHugh has two players back. Split the field. Snap, and he gets the kickoff. End over end. It's a little roll. They'll just let it roll. And a nice little punt. McHughes will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 48. It's always a little risky in Optimist football with the punts. Got to have a good snap and got to have good blocking just to get the punt off. But Papa Kelsey is able to do so.
Yeah, we talked about this during the the intermission between the last two games. Punting involves a lot of important details.
Yes, a lot of things that can go wrong on a punt play. Okay, we've got a officials stop the clock. And apparently his mic is not working.
Check.
Okay.
Okay, now
Mike is good.
just had it off. Get communicated down to him. McHughes with the ball, handoff there. That was number 20, I believe. Yes, number 20. That's Sam Mason with the carry.
And on the tackle, number 22, Asher Erickson.
Okay. Pence will call signals again. We've got Roy split to the right, man in motion, and up the middle again. That's Sam Mason again. Gain of about 14 for Mason. Be 1st and 10 at the 29. Couple of nice runs to start the game for McHughes. Looks like Papa Kelsey's likes to run a 3-man front.
Give a little bit of extra manpower to the linebackers there.
So Pence will call signals. Motion. Handoff again to Mason. Nope. Yes, again to Mason. He's going to run it right up the middle. And he will go all the way down. And they're going to mark him just short. 28 yards for Mason. And it'll be 1st and goal on the 1.
Almost literally by the skin of their teeth, saving a touchdown is Papa Kelsey's Stallions. Multiple players in on the tackle on that one.
Yeah, that's some huge holes on the interior line there. Blowing some nice big holes open for McHughes. Pence again, though, and he'll just keep it this time. And he's in. Pence with a 1-yard carry for the touchdown. So an early score here by McHughes, taking the ball in their first possession. 4 quick plays, and they're in the end zone. So the try for extra point. We talked in the first game how big these extra points are. Really determine the winners of the game. Pass intended for Roy, and it is incomplete.
We'll see if that ends up making a big difference here in the next couple of quarters.
Sometimes it can. It can be huge. So with 3:46 left to go in the first quarter, McHughes is up 6-0.
While we're waiting for Papa Kelsey's to get going on offense, just want to remind everybody that Toyota is a main sponsor of these bowl games. Super grateful to be a partner with Toyota Peterson.
Okay, Dabney back under center, takes the snap, handoff there. Bounce to the outside. That's 32. That's Cam Ferris.
We've got number 88, Baylor Roy, trying to keep contained there on the outside.
No gain for Ferris. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Papa Kelsey breaks the huddle and comes up. Two players wide to the left side. 34 with the carry. Nice little gain there for Cam Farrell. So we have Cam Farrell and Cam Ferris. Battle of the Cams, but that's a nice 9-yard gain for Cam Farrell. Third and 1. Big play for Papa Kelsey's, try to keep this drive alive. Don't want to give the ball back to McHughes, who just went through them like crazy. Oh, nice stop. He dove forward. Looks like he's going to be just short.
So 4th and maybe a foot. We'll see how aggressive they want to be here. And we saw a punt during their last offensive series, but I imagine that they're
probably going to go for this one. It's probably 6 inches. Started just on the 30, so they got just get the nose of the ball, the white line of the 40.
This is one of those gut checks in football. Do you have a play that can get you 6 inches?
All those on the big boys up front. Oh, and he's caught in the backfield. Cam Ferris caught for a loss of a yard, so McHughes will take over. Big play, big defensive play there by McHughes. They'll take over 1st and 10 on the 38. We're able to knife in and just stop that play dead by Papa Kelsey's. Little line shift by Papa Kelsey's. Long pass. Oh, complete to Roy. And that'll be a touchdown.
Number 20, Cam Albee on the pursuit. However, just not quite able to get there.
No, nice pass from Pence to Roy for the 6 points. That's tough to stop. Roy's a tall kid, and had great height advantage on that outside there. And just Pence was able to just toss the ball up there, and Roy was able to use his height advantage for the grab and the score.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx Roy here, but I think if he stays in football, he probably has a bright future.
His dad would probably be happy to hear that. Okay, going for the 2 points again. They're unable to convert last time. Just a keeper there by, I believe that's 80. Yes, that was Gage Gunlock. Kept that 2-point conversion.
A little bit of chatter after the play. Flag down on the field. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a little bit of unsportsmanlike conduct.
See if it's post-possession, it'll take effect on the kickoff on where we spot there. We'll see what the referee has to say.
The extra point is good. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. 10-yard penalty assessed on the kickoff. 1st down red.
Okay. So, Papa Kelsey's will start with a little better field possession. 1st and 10 at the 40. So, McHughes leads 14-0. Papa Kelsey's back with the ball. 1:33 left in the 1st quarter. Nice handoff there. That was 32. That was Cam Ferris. Player down there for McHughes.
Number 32, Grayson Lev, taking a few moments on the sideline.
So a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. We at the 43. We'll see if Papa Kelsey's can keep this drive going. Dabney will call signals. Handoff up the middle. Huge hole up the middle. Cuts to the left side. Gets a nice gainer all the way down to 38 and a penalty flag.
I think we've got a face mask for grasping a helmet opening.
19 yards. Was that That was 34. That was Cam Farrell.
Should be seeing this tack on to the end of the run, so they're going to get quite the yardage out of this play.
Incidental face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
Yep. Just a 5-yard face mask. Nice run, 20-yard run. So I'll bring up 1st and 10 for Papa Kelsey's first down of the game. That's 32. That's Ferris. He gets no gain. So I have 2nd and 10 for Papa Kelsey's. And that nice big gain of 20 up the middle. Sure they'd like to see more of that. Dabney comes over on the sideline, gets the play, and then runs it back in. He'll get a workout today. Continuing to do that. So Kelsey's will come to the line with 2nd and 10. 2 receivers to the left. Pass. Complete out here at 32. It's one of the Cams. That is Cam Ferris with the catch. Great grab.
Held on by number 30, Lincoln Meinert, for the tackle.
That's a gain of about 26. Is that inside the 10? Looking, see where they put the ball down. Oh, it's into the quarter.
So about, right at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal from the 10. Of course, pretty good score. We've got 14-0 so far in this game. But obviously we have Papa Kelsey's that is looking to score in the red zone.
Yes, nice pass and catch there by Papa Kelsey's to give themselves an opportunity to score here. We'll see if McHughes can keep him out of the end zone, but nice to see him get a little offense going. Had a nice run up the middle by Cam Farrell, then a nice catch by Cam Ferris.
Cam to Cam.
Yeah,
kind of.
The two Cams, yeah.
Yeah.
That was Dabney with the nice throw, but
Yep.
yeah, that was a nice completion by him. First time he's had a chance to get a pass off. So
Absolutely. And just want to give a shout out to Peterson Toyota, who is a proud sponsor of Boise Optimist, helping local kids grow through sports and community programs. As a family-owned business for over 100 years, we know what it means to go places together. And right now, mention you heard this ad and get $500 off your next vehicle purchase only through the end of the month. Peterson Toyota, let's go places.
be at the 10-yard line. So you start the second quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 10. Nice little pass there by Dabney to Ferris. Dabney with the ball. He's got another pass. Oh, intended. That was intended to Ferris.
Number
Incomplete.
80, Gage Gunlock in coverage.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 10. Dabney again all the way over here to get the play from the coach. Now back to the huddle. He's got his Fitbit on. He'll have a lot of steps in today. Going back and forth. Two receivers split to the left, one to the right, or two to the right. Resets with trips, handoff up the middle to, is that 34? That's Cam Farrell. He gets maybe a yard. Oops.
24, Colt Lau in on the initial hit in the tackle.
How do you gain a 1 there? That'll bring up 3rd and 9, or 3rd and goal from the 9. Dabney runs back in with the play. split receivers. Dabney back to pass. He's under pressure. Gets away from one. Gets away from two. And throws the ball, and I think we've got a penalty.
See if we have an eligible receiver in the area, but he was in the pocket. And the ball didn't.
Intentional grounding by the offense. 5 yard leap, the spot of the foul. Also lost it down.
That'll bring up 4th down and about, that'll bring up 4th and about 27. It's outside the pocket, but then he threw the ball back to the interior, did not get to the line of scrimmage. I believe that this was one of the rules early on that was different, the high school rule versus the pro or college. Since that time, I think the high school rule now is adopted more in line with the college and the pro rule is.
Yeah, you got to have an eligible receiver in the area, right?
Yeah, and you've
At the end
got
of the day for them.
Yeah, in the or you've got to be outside the pocket and get the
beyond the
ball
line of
back past the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
And I didn't see either one of those.
Nope.
So we're going to have a 4th and long for Papa Kelsey's. Oh, and he's under. Oh my goodness!
And the ball comes down.
Ball comes loose. It's picked up by, is that 80? Is that Gunlock?
I think that might be number 10 or Vach. Or 70. I think that is number 70. Eli Little.
Are they going to call him down now?
I think we've got a flag near the 50, so we might have either a hold or a block in the back after the fumble recovery.
Okay, we'll sort it all out and hear from the ref with the call.
After the recovery, block in the back, and the defense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down blue.
Josh, the referee was a little bit out of breath there.
You can tell he's working hard over there.
But, unfortunately, Dabney was sacked for the loss and fumbled the ball. And so now it'll be 1st and 10 for McHugh's. So we went from Papa Kelsey's knocking on the door at the 10. They went backwards on a few consecutive plays, and McHugh's got the ball back first and 10 at the 40.
In Papa Kelsey's, you're just happy that it wasn't a fumble recovery for a touchdown.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, Pence with the ball, rolls left. He's going to throw. It's complete for about an 18-yard gain. That was trying to see, was that Roy again? I don't think so. It's number 30. It was Lincoln Minard, I believe. First and 10. Hand off inside to 24. That's Lau. Oh, fumble on the play. I think McHugh's got it back. No, Papa Kelsey's recovered. Costly turnover. So that was a gain of 10. By Lau. But he coughed it up, and so it'll be 1st and 10 for McHugh's. Big turnover. See if they can put together a drive like they did last time. Dabney in with the play. Relays it to the rest of his team. He was shaken up a little bit after that last sack. We'll see if he bounces back okay.
Backwards pass.
Oh. That pass was complete, but went the wrong way. Loss of 2. Technically, that's backwards pass. So it'll count as a rush. Loss of about 10.
Yeah, second down and nearly 20 here.
Second 20. Kelsey comes, breaks a huddle.
Fumble on the play. Did he recover?
Looks like he got it back. Was that 81 with the carry?
Yeah.
I believe so. That was 81 with the carry.
81 Hayden Albee with the carry and the recovery.
Loss of about 5. Going the wrong direction for Papa Kelsey's. 4:37 left in the second quarter. Dabney gets the play. Only problem is by the time he comes and gets the play, it uses up a good chunk of that play clock. He's rolling right. Oh, had a man. Intended for 81.
81 Hayden Albee on the target. Fourth down and about 20.
So I anticipate they'll punt again with that large situation, or that large of a amount to go and as deep as they are, and yes, they are. Once again, McHughes uses split return men. Snap's good, so is the kick. A little bit of sun out there. Ooh. Colt Lau made a good decision. He was trying to catch that, and I think he looked right up into the sun and said, I may better just get out of the way. Let it drop, and it's down there, and they'll take over at the 44-yard line, 1st and 10 for McHughes. Yeah, the number of things, we talked about the punt game, the number of things that can go wrong. The other one is catching the ball.
Yeah.
Another thing you have to catch and teach the players the return side.
Mm-hmm.
And many times it's if you can't catch it clean, just let it go and let it start somewhere and take over. So Pence gets the call from head coach Mark Cisnowski, and they'll start at 1st and 10 at the 44. Vance with the snap. It's going to go long. Looking at for number 30. That is Lincoln Meinert. Incomplete.
Broken up by number 88, Liam Christie for Papa Kelsey's.
First incompletion for Pence. Be 2nd and 10 at the 44. McHugh's up 14-0, trying to add a third score in this first half. Pence with the snap. Rolls right. The left-hander throws. Oh, nice coverage, tight coverage, but a catch there by 80. That's Gage Gunlock.
Officials timeout. Play check.
Oh, we got a timeout on the field. Officials timeout.
We're going to take just a quick second to give a shout out to Kendall Auto. For over 80 years, Kendall Auto has been driven by one mission, caring for our customers and our community. Through Kendall Cares, we invest in local families, education, and nonprofits that make Idaho stronger, because when our community wins, we all win. Kendall Auto, let's start something great.
Kate McHughes with the 1st and 10. Oh, that timeout was for the player check. Verifying, again, Optimist officials verifying all the players have been in for the required number of plays. And now we'll start the clock again. Pence throws to 30. That's Meinert. Gets a little gain. Breaks a tackle. Gets a nice gain down the sideline.
88, Liam Christie on the tackle.
About 17 yards on that one. Second catch of the day for Minert. Another first down for McHughes at the 14. And the whistle blown. Got a penalty. We got offsides on McHughes.
Please put 2:56 on the clock. Encroachment. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
It's offsides. Must have lined up in the neutral zone. And the clock will wind again. 2:55 left in the half. Pence with the ball. He's going to look in that way, and that is complete. Is that Gunlock over there, number 80? See, is it a touchdown? Touchdown. That was Gunlock, I believe.
Gunlock with the extra effort there at the end, too.
Nice pass by Pence. McHughes has a couple of very tall receivers. Make it very
Ineligible downfield.
Oops. And that is all for naught.
That is unfortunate. Ineligible receiver downfield on the offense. So we will come back, and they will try first down again.
So now we'll be at the 24-yard line. Gunlock and Roy, one is 80 and one is 88. Both have kind of the same build, so it's sometimes tough to distinguish between the two. I want to mention Pence on that earlier pass play. He's a left-hander, but he rolled right through across his body, complete that pass to Minor. That's a nice play. Tough to do for a lot of quarterbacks at this age to run one way and throw back across the body.
Yeah, especially accurately.
Yes. Okay, Pence calling signals. He'll take the snap. He'll give to Lau. Up the middle. That couple of nice moves. Gets 9 yards. So now we're second and we'll call it 2nd and 12 for McHughes. Get the play in from Coach Cisnowski. Got split man to double splits, one right, one left. Snap, rolls right. It's got Roy over the middle. Oh, caught, bubbled, and finally dropped.
Incomplete. Third down and long. About a minute 37 on the clock.
3rd and 12. I think we're in 4-down territory probably for McHughes.
Yep.
This not much time left on the clock. Again, in Optimist football, sometimes big plays happen, but they're not always by design that way.
Those are some of the best ones to watch, in my opinion.
Double splits. Pence gives Lau some instruction. Hand off to Lau. Still on his feet. Breaks it to the outside. Finally tackled there after about a 3-yard gain. That'll bring up 4th down. There's a fumble there, but the referees blew it dead, said he was down before the fumble occurred.
In on the tackle, number 80, Carter Beeson, and number 34, Cam Farrell.
So we'll have 4th down at about the 14-yard line. They can still get a first down. Just over a minute left in the first half. We'll see what McHughes dials up. Puts a man in motion. He's going to go for the corner. And reached up there and caught by Roy.
Shows that one-on-one matchup on the outside.
Tough to
Gambled
defend.
correctly.
Tough to defend. Got single coverage on the outside. Second touchdown for Roy. Second touchdown pass for Drew Pence. An all-important extra point. McHugh's up 20-0, trying to make it 22. Gets the snap. Rolling to the left side. It's going to go to the back of the end zone, and it falls incomplete. That was intended for, is that Minard over there? Not sure who that was intended for. Once again, Optimist jerseys have no numbers on the front. Most of them don't have numbers on. That's reserved for the sponsors, which are an important part of our program, make our program go. So we like to reserve that spot for those sponsors. Makes it difficult when trying to spot and determine who the player is. Papa Kelsey's will have the ball 1st and 10.
Speaking of sponsors, just want to give a quick shout out to Shields. Shields is a proud sponsor of the Optimist football right here in the Treasure Valley. They're all about teamwork, sportsmanship, and giving young athletes the tools to succeed on and off the field. From all of us here at Shields, good luck with the rest of your season. Remember, gear, passion, sports.
Dabney with the ball, breaks a tackle, rushed again, and he'll go down for about a 5-yard loss. Yeah. That'll be 2nd and 15. Less than 30 seconds remaining in the half. They don't have to run another play. We'll see if they get one off now, down to 10. Dabney returns to the huddle with the play. Look like they're in terrible hurry. We'll see if they get it off. I don't think they're going to. Okay, that's the end of the first half. Your score, McHugh's 20, Papa Kelsey 0. Now we've got some business to take care of at halftime. We'll hear from some of our proud sponsors.
It's October, and that means you'll find scary good deals at Peterson Toyota. Drive off feeling like a hero in a new 2025 RAV4. Lease for just $299 a month. Or feel the thrill behind the wheel of a new Tacoma. Lease for just $279 a month or get 3.99% APR. And the new 2026 Tundras are here. Lease yours for $539 a month or get 2.99% APR. Plus, we're conjuring up new offers every weekend, only at Peterson Toyota.
You know, John, one of the things that's really important for the safety of this program has obviously been the medical staff and the sports medicine trainers. We've had a lot of really good partners over the years. Right now, St. Alphonsus is the partner who's offering that assistance on and off the field. What's been your experience so far with St. Alphonsus?
It's been awesome. It's been awesome. The St. Alphonsus folks are there at those games on Saturday. They're here today. As a coach, it makes it really nice. If you have a kid that gets injured, you don't have to, you don't have to be the expert. You don't have to try to determine whether or not it's something that just needs a little bit of ice or something that needs something more than that. And that's where the partnership is so great. They're quick to the spots, to the field to make the assessment and to really give peace of mind to the parents, to the players, get the kid back on field as quickly as he can, but make sure that he's ready to play. And that's all, whether it's a sprained ankle or sometimes very few broken bones, but once in a while you have one of those. And it's just great to have them on our team to help us with those players.
Absolutely, yeah. Love to make sure that we thank the incredible team from St. Alphonsus Sports Medicine for being here Of course, their dedication to our athletes' health and safety means so much to our entire community. Of course, we're proud to partner with such a trusted and local team. So thank you, St. Alphonsus, for everything you do for sports, especially the Optimist Youth Football program.
And all those sponsors, including those sponsors, all of our team sponsors. I mean, today we have 2 represented, both McHugh's and Papa Kelsey's. To sponsor a team is something that hopefully adds something back to. They get some benefit out of it, but it's a great support of the program, and we appreciate all those sponsors that help us put our program together. And if you're interested in sponsoring a team, by all means contact the Optimist Football. You can jump on our website and contact us if you're interested in sponsoring a team.
And speaking of local sponsors that you guys might recognize, the famous Idaho Potato Bowl is a proud sponsor and longtime sponsor of Optimist Youth Football, and is also today's trophy sponsor. This year marks the 29th edition of the bowl game played at Albertson Stadium. Please join us on December 22nd at 12 p.m. to celebrate football in the state of Idaho. Optimist football families will receive a discounted price for this year's game via email in late November.
Yeah. They've been a long-time sponsor of the program, Kevin McDonald and the new team there. Have done a great job over the years in partnering with us and supporting our program.
Absolutely. One other sponsor we want to make sure that we give a good shout out to, Right Now Heating and Air. Of course, this live stream that we're on right now of the championship games is proudly brought to you by Right Now Heating and Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electrical, the guys in the pink trucks. Family owned and operated in the Treasure Valley for more than 24 years, they're known for reliable service and a team that truly cares. From heating and cooling, plumbing, and electrical, Right Now is your one-stop shop for home comfort. Visit rightnowheatcool.com or call 208-450-2776. Proud supporters of youth football and your comfort.
Also, this year we have a new program with Optimist Football, and we're proud to launch the new initiative that shines a spotlight on what truly makes the game great: character, leadership, and sportsmanship. And special thanks to the generous support of Kendall Auto Group. We're introducing a recognition program that honors the heart of the youth football players and coaches that lead by example. And among those, Aaron Brown of Franz Bakery Bulldogs, Cash Gross from Franz Bakery Bulldogs, Dax Gunluck, Pro Image Sports, Sam Mason of McHugh's, Jeff Johnson of Pro Image, Mark Sosnowski of McHugh's, Richie Roberts, R&R Towing, Pablo Cibrian, Brock Dyrewall, Jake Alpin, American Pacific Mortgage, Mason Downs, Idaho Gym Group, Taylor Landa, Homedale Trojans, Clay Thomas, the Homedale Trojans, Nick Jones, Middleton, and Elijah Perro of the Middleton Gold Vikings. All those folks, we appreciate all they do and congratulate them on the awards of being the lines of leadership, celebrating character on and off the field. That's brought to you by Kendall Ford.
What an amazing program to initiate. And this is the first year that program has been in place. Is that right?
That's correct. That's correct. Recognizing those kids, the sportsmanship, the character, and the leadership is what it's all about.
So back onto the field here, we've got McHugh Sports, of course, and Papa Kelsey's beginning the second half. Now, of course, McHugh Sports leading the game at 20.
Due to a league violation and sportsmanlike conduct, blue, they'll start 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line.
Okay, we have a penalty on McHugh's. Okay. So we have a league rule. All the players must play a minimum number of plays. McHugh's was in violation, so they're assessed a 15-yard penalty, and they will start 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Handoff there inside. I believe that was. Is that Mason? That was Mason. Hadn't carried the ball since that first drive when he got 3 nice big gains. Here he just gets 2.
In on the tackle, a number of Papa Kelsey's defensive players, namely number 80, Carter Beeson.
That'll bring up 2nd and 8 for McHugh's. Ball is snapped, handoff there. Big hole. That is number 20. Yep, that's Sam Mason again. He got 7. Had 50 yards of rushing in the first half by Mason. Be 3rd and 1. Pence called the signals. Takes the snap. Again to Mason. He gets the first down. Gain of 3. So we'll bring up that 1st and 10 for McHughes. Mason had 3 big runs in the first half and didn't see the ball in the second quarter. Didn't need to. McHughes was able to go in their passing attack, and nice passes there. So Pence now calls signals. Fake the handoff to Mason and keep it himself. He'll get a couple.
In on the tackle, number 80, Carter Beeson.
So 2 yards for Pence. And 2nd and 8 for McHughes. Papa Kelsey's looking to get a stop here, get the ball back, and get back in this game down 3 scores. Pence, the snap, he's going to throw it. Oh, intended. Good coverage there by number 24. Pass intended for number 10, that's Tanner Vaughn.
Grady Estrada, number 24 for Papa Kelsey's in on the coverage and would have been tackled.
Yeah, great coverage there. So that'll bring up 3rd and long, 3rd and about 8 for McHughes. Papa Kelsey would be nice to get a stop here. Force McHughes to punt the ball. Pence has really had a lot of time today. Really has not been under duress at all when he's gone back to pass. Good blocking up front by McHughes' front line. Again, lots of time. Across the middle. I think that was intended for Gunlock, or was that Roy? That was Gunlock. That'll bring up 4th and long. Now, here's another one of those interesting situations. We'll see if McHughes punts or if they'll go ahead and go for it at 4th and long.
Now, McHughes has played fantastic defense so far in this game. So they have more options than a typical team's going to have, but looks like they're going to set up for the punt here.
Yeah, looks like they're going to punt. That looks like Roy back to punt. Good snap and a good kick. Takes a sideways bounce, now backwards ones. Unfortunate bounce there on the ball. Papa Kelsey will have good field position at the 49. 1st and 10. 30-yard punt by Roy, but it'll be Papa Kelsey's ball. Looking to try to get back in this game. 5:21 left in the 3rd quarter. Here comes Dabney getting his steps in. Had a couple nice big plays, a nice pass play to Hayden Albee in the first half. See if they can do more of that. Handoff up the middle, no gain. Tough sledding there for, that's number 32, that's Cam Ferris.
In on the tackle, number 63, Dane Cook.
Just trying to, they've had several times where they've just almost broken loose of the tackle, but just can't quite get her done. Double splits. Back to Abney, back to pass. Makes pass complete. Nice
Fantastic
grab.
catch.
Hang on to. That was 81. That was Albie. Only gets a couple of yards, but
The effort on both sides of that pass and catch, though.
yeah, very nice. Very nice. And we've got a timeout. Papa Kelsey's. They have 3rd and long. Big play for them. Coming up trying to keep the drive going. And not give the ball back to McHughes, which up until that first punt, was that the first punt we've seen all day? No, we had a couple punts in there.
Yeah, a couple punts. That was a good punt, though.
That was a nice 30-yarder.
Pretty solid. While we're waiting, taking a break from the action here, we're going to go ahead and give a shout-out to Kendall Auto. Kendall Auto is more than your local dealership. It's your neighbor. From Boise to Meridian and Nampa, we're proud to serve our community with honesty, care, and the Kendall way. Through Kendall Cares, we give back to local schools, families, and organizations that support kids' education and basic needs. For over 80 years, Kendall has believed in doing the right thing, on the road and in our community. Kendall Auto, let's start something great.
Okay, we'll put the ball back in play here. Papa Kelsey's again, third and 8. We'll call it 8 with 4:20 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Big play for them. They can get a first down, keep this drive going. Dabney rolls out. He's got a tough pass. Had a hand on it, but falls incomplete. I think that was, is that Albie out there? Try and get that intended receiver. Not sure.
Almost was able to reel that in.
Yeah. Had it on his fingertips. So it'll be 4th down. I think they might go for this. They need to get back on the scoreboard. Need to get on the scoreboard, excuse me. So I think Papa Kelsey's going to go for this one. We'll see what kind of a rush McHughes puts on.
Those 2 outside defensive ends from McHughes.
Oh, nice pass over the middle.
I think
complete.
he has it.
First down. Nice grab. That's 62. Yes, that's
number 62. Reese McBride on that catch.
That's a nice grab. Just enough to get it.
So they will move the chains, 1st down and 10, and on their way hopefully to 6 to 8 points.
Keep this drive moving. Man in motion. Handoff. Oops.
A little bit of movement on the offensive line,
yep.
possibly.
Full start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
That really hurts. 5 yards means a lot to Papa Kelsey. They've struggled to get the yards today. It's been tough yards. Tough. Each piece of yards been extremely tough that they get.
Yes. Well, you know, and it's one thing to give up yards when you're already somewhere in between the sticks, but
yeah,
to start a drive 5 yards behind the sticks, it's real difficult.
Yeah, makes the burden a lot tougher. We'll see what they've got in plan here. We got 2 twin receivers to the left. Now we go in motion. Dabney. Oh, ball batted down. That was number 12.
Drew Pence on the bat.
Came through and batted that down, so that'll bring up 2nd and long. Second long. Dabney's over here getting the play, and he'll chug back to the to the huddle. Allows for no miscommunication when you do that. You can't
straight from the horse's mouth. I guess.
That's right. That's right. So we got split receivers. Dabney takes the ball. He's going to roll right. He's got a man out there. Throws a pass. Oh, incomplete. Tight coverage.
In coverage, number 30, Lincoln Minor.
His intended receiver over there. That was number 10. That was Garrett Baker.
Yeah, great concentration, but equally good coverage.
Yeah. He threw it the only spot he could to possibly get a completion. Just was not to be. Dabney comes back to the huddle with the play. In doing this, what it does, though, it does chew up a good part of that play clock.
And as long as they're not, getting any delay of game penalties, they are really commanding the usage of the clock.
Yeah, keeping it away from McHughes, that's not all bad. They've been able to move the ball when they've had it, so best to keep it away from him. Dabney back to pass. He's going long. Oh.
Nearly intercepted by number 20, Sam Mason.
Yeah, had double cover in the area, and the pass went a little bit awry. That the last bit, the receiver caught one way and the pass went the other.
Yeah, a little miscommunication between Dabney and Albee.
So we've got fourth down, 4th and 15, down 20 points. Papa Kelsey's going to go for it. See if they can come up with that 15-yard play. Again, that 5-yard penalty at the beginning just kind of took them out of the rhythm and kind of eliminated their ability to run the ball. Put them behind the sticks. Trips to the right. Dabney with the ball. Over the middle. Oh, incomplete. Had a man partially open in that seam.
It's a tight window to hit.
Yes. Yeah, that would have been a tough one. That was intended for 32. That was Cam Ferris. So McHughes will take over in good field position. The 45.
2 minutes, 18 seconds left to play here in the third quarter.
See what they can dial up. They've had success on both the ground and the air. Those matchups on the wideouts are just tough. The height differential is such that they can kind of get that play whenever they want it. So Drew Pence, left-hander, calling signals, takes the snap. Hand off to Mason. Mason pumps it outside. And he gets a nice 7-yard gain.
I can imagine that McHughes here with what we can call a commanding lead probably wants to keep the ball on the ground, run the clock as much as possible, but of course use their passing game when they have to.
Yeah, I would agree. If they if Papa Kelsey starts loading up the box, then you almost have to throw it in the air a little bit to get them to back off. But they've had great success just running the ball up the middle. Mason's got 69 yards on 7 carries. He's done a great job. That offensive line has knocked some nice holes, and there you go. Oops, now we got a little pass. It's a backwards pass.
That is a live ball.
That's a live ball, and he's able to get it. Boy, there's great opportunity for Papa Kelsey's there. That'll go as a negative play for Gage Gunlock. That counts as a run for him and a loss of 7.
Back to 4th and down for McHughes.
I think it's still
4th and 10.
Or I think it's 3rd.
Or 3rd.
I think it's 3rd.
So we're good.
But we had 2nd and short. Now 3rd and long.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Papa Kelsey's couldn't get anybody to that ball there. The player that was in the tackle wasn't going to let him loose. So 3rd and 10. Pence with the snap. Oh, and then finally get some pressure on him.
Number 62, Reese McBride with the big hit on the quarterback. Unfortunately for McHughes, pass was away, so we're only 4th and 10, but that had great potential to be a loss.
Stops the clock for Papa Kelsey so they can get the ball back. Now we'll see what they do, see if they punt it again. It's kind of that midfield place where they got a lead. If they want to go for it and keep the ball, certainly can. That looks what it looks like they're going to do. So they're going to go ahead and go for it. Roy and Gunlock split to the left. One wide receiver to the right. So they got him spread all over. Takes the snap. Throwing it long for that mismatch. Oh, and Roy's got it. and that'll be a score. 55 yards. Pence to Roy. That's been the ticket.
Such a tough situation.
Please stop the clock. Set it to 40 seconds.
Clock getting reset here to 40 seconds. What a tough situation.
Oh.
Great defensive play for Papa Kelsey's all the way up until that final moment.
Yeah, unless you've got it, unless you have a extremely tall cornerback, that's just tough to.
And just what we expected. You see McHugh Sports running the ball, keep the ball on the ground.
4th and 10.
Run the clock. Fourth and long. Who do we think we're going to throw this to?
We'll do a jump ball to Roy, and he's got the height advantage on that corner over there.
Yeah, with Roy and Gunlock, I mean, just two weapons.
Hand off inside to number 10 for the extra point. Successful this time. That was Tanner Vach with the 2-point conversion. So 28-0, 40 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Kind of a backbreaker there. They had them held in a 4th and long, and they were able to convert with the kind of throw it up, take advantage of the height differential. No way, yeah, tough to defend. The only way you defend that is get more pressure on the quarterback so he can't get the ball out there.
Absolutely.
You can put double coverage and sandwich the tall receiver, but it's still not going to be. It's going to be tough to do anything about that. Tough to defend. All right, Papa Kelsey's with the ball.
Tackle for a loss.
And that is
number 22 on the carry.
22. That is Asher Erickson. Loss of 6 on the play.
Not really expecting Papa Kelsey's to waste any timeouts now with fourth quarter coming up here in just about 10 seconds.
Yeah, might be able to get one more play off here. We'll see there. Handoff up the middle. A little bit of room there. That's Erickson again. Gets the yards back lost on the previous play.
And that is going to take us to the end of the third quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter here.
All right, so we're end of three quarters, 28-0 McHugh's. Commanding lead. We'll see if Papa Kelsey can get something together to get back into this ballgame.
100%. And, you know, with the opportunity that we have here, just want to give a big shout out to Toyota, who is the main sponsor of the bowl games, proud partner of Optimist Youth Football. And they are helping local kids grow through sports and community programs. And as a family-owned business for over 100 years, they know what it means to go places together. Right now, if you mention you heard this ad, you can get $500 off your next vehicle purchase only through the end of the month. Peterson Toyota, let's go places. And if you are watching the live broadcast, please send sunscreen for John. And sunscreen, sunglasses, sunshades, anything again. This such a beautiful day, beautiful weather, but this sun is brutal.
Some days we have it, it's very cold. Some days it's cloudy, but today it is bright, sunshiny. And unfortunately, the game was originally scheduled for this afternoon, which we wouldn't be staring into the sun, but got a penalty on the play.
Looks like we got a dead ball.
Encroachment. Penalty. Still for down.
That helps Papa Kelsey. 35, make it a 3rd and 4, much more manageable than 3rd and 9. We'll see. Dabney comes over and gets the play. You know, the 8-minute running quarter is another thing. You know, a normal high school game or a college game, you're going to see, you know, a lot more snaps. In a college game, you might see 80 snaps or so, and you know, you're just not going to see that at the Optimist level. So every play is precious. Well, are they going to give him the 5 yards back? It looks like the right tackle.
False start by the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
That, in a nutshell, is Optimist football. Sometimes it's one side, sometimes it's the other, and the snap count is just as important. But we see that sometimes on Saturdays and Sundays too, or Saturday afternoons and Sundays. It's always the snap count.
Yeah, I as a player, that always makes me feel better when I make a mistake in a game. And then I watch NFL on Sunday and I see someone else make the same mistake, and I think, if the professionals are doing it, I don't feel so bad about it.
All right. Dabney got the play in from the sideline and brings him to we're 3rd and 9. Got 2 receivers to the right. Goes back to pass. And he's going to throw it.
Do we have a receiver in the area?
I don't think we do. Nope.
Officials are going to talk about it here. I think we do have intentional grounding.
Yeah. He was outside the pocket, but didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Intentional grounding. 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Also lost it down. 4th down.
So because he was so far back, trying to get away from that pressure, and we have the additional penalty from the spot, that marker is going way back.
Yeah, it's 4th and a furlong. It's going to be a long time. They'll bring it. Looks like they're bringing in the punt team.
I can really appreciate, even down 28-0, I can appreciate having respect for using punt as a strategy.
Yeah. Let's see. It looks like McHughes is bringing up there, coming after it. Oh, they don't get it though. See if he gets a little action on the
good bounce.
Good bounce for him. Gets it out, so plus the 20 yards or better. McHughes will have the ball, 1st and 10 at the 33. Yeah, they had no choice there, and that was a good decision to punt that ball. Flip the field by 25, 30 yards, and gives McHughes a short field, but not as short as it would have been if they run something and not.
Almost definitely.
Not gotten it. So we'll see what McHughes can do. Okay, Pence will call the snaps. Signals takes the snap, hand off to Mason. He's had tremendous success today on just that dive right up the middle. Yeah, 11 yards for Mason. He's up to 80 yards for the game. On just sometimes the simplest plays are the ones that work the best. Just Optimist football many times is all kind of what we sometimes refer to it as a sweep league, trying to box those corners and turn the plays in, set the edge, which sometimes leaves you very vulnerable for up the middle, just simple dives right up the gut. I think that's Gunlocker Roy in there at quarterback on this one. That's Gunlock, and he's tackled for loss. Good play there by is that 34?
Yep. Yeah, number 34, Cam Farrell on the tackle.
He gave up a lot of height differential, but made the play. So let's see what they can do. McHughes can do with this one. They've got Pence back in the quarterback position. Yeah, motion. Pence back to pass. And that's complete to, I believe that's Gunlock. No, it's 30. Is that 30? That's minor. Gain of about 9. So it'll be 3rd and 7. We'll see. See if they decide to go to the air or keep it on the ground. Two plays to Mason up the middle will probably get him that 1st down. Pence, back to pass, throws the ball. Oh, and it's almost tackled there. Oh, we got a couple penalties now. They blow it dead. The initial tackle was missed, but help came to the rescue. I think that was, who was the receiver on that play? Was that Roy? Or was that Gunlock? I'm not certain. I'm thinking this might be a face mask the way the penalties came in.
That or a hold on the defense, maybe prior to the pass.
After the play, personal foul by the offense. 10-yard penalty from the end of the round. Fourth down.
All righty then.
Okay. So 4th and 12.
Papa Kelsey's with a really good opportunity here.
Yes.
All right, John, I'm going to give you a couple of guesses as what this play is probably going to be.
Well, the easy would be the jump ball, wouldn't it?
We do have a timeout. We're going to take a quick
4th
break
and long.
from the
It's
action.
kind of been the mode of operation.
Yeah.
Yep.
And, of course, want to give a shout-out to Right Now Heating and Air. This live stream of the Optimist Youth Football Championship is proudly brought to you by Right Now Heating and Air Conditioning, the guys in the pink trucks.
Yeah, that's been a successful play for McHugh's. Just that the lob 3 touchdown passes from Pence to Roy, just on the jump ball scenario. 38, 14, and 55 yards. Tough to stop, tough to defend. Really have no answer. I have no answer for it as long as he can get in position and come and go up for it. They don't have anybody that can get up that high.
No, and we've talked about it a lot of times. It's difficult because if you know that you're really not going to be able to keep that guy from catching the ball, sometimes I'm taking the DPI anyway.
Yep.
I'll give up 10 yards to prevent a touchdown.
Well, if you think that's coming, then maybe that's the time that you come with your all-out blitz to try to get to him before you can get the ball off. But
Definitely.
We've got it set up here. We've got Roy on this side. Back to pass. He's going for Roy down the middle, and it's complete again. He's down the middle, not on the left side. That's touchdown for McHugh's, 24 yards. Pence to Roy.
Pence with a great double move there, too.
Yeah, and man was there, just can't be, just not tall enough. Pence did a good job of throwing it up where it needed to be. Try for this extra point. Mason with the carry, and he'll get it. Mason gets the extra point. That'll make it 36 for McHugh's, 36-0. Papa Kelsey got a player down. And our St. Alphonsus trainer will run out there to assess. We also, Optimist Youth Football also has a rule that in the anytime the game, the lead is 32 points or more, the mercy rule will go into effect. And the restrictions will be placed on the offensive team, the team with the lead. No pitches, no passes. They've got to run the ball. Quarterback cannot run the ball, so we put some restrictions in there so that we can get the game over. And also at 4 minutes, with the mercy rule, 4 minutes, it'll go to a running clock, only stopping for timeouts or injury. But just to implement a rule that the Optimist Youth Football has implemented and maintain the integrity of the game and safety for the kids. Looks like the injured player was number 10, that Garrett Baker, walking off along with the trainers from St. Alphonsus. Doesn't look like it's anything too serious. At this age, the kids have tremendous flexibility, more so than us older folks. But they can take a lot of bending, and of course they are A lot of them are finely tuned athletes as well. So the youth and the training is definitely on their side. So we'll be back with Papa Kelsey, 1st and 10 at the 30. Trying to get some going, see if they can get on the scoreboard in these last 5 minutes or so. Hand off at the middle. So is that 32? Yeah, that was 32. That is Mr. Cam Ferris. No gain. A loss of 1, I guess. Be 2nd and 11. 4.5 left on the clock. Dabney, back to pass, scrambles. It's got a man. Oh,
A little bit of DPI
yes.
there.
Had a man. A couple guys came in quick and got to him a little bit early. As intended for number 80, that is Carter Beeson.
And importantly here, we were, 2nd down and 11. We're going to have a 10-yard penalty.
Pass interference by the defense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay 2nd down.
Because, obviously in this league, that defensive penalty does not have an automatic first down.
Yes, that's one of the things that, I've had discussions with various coaches as I stand on the sideline at the Optimist Fields. One of the key differences between the college and pro game and high school ball is the automatic first down. There are very few automatic first downs in high school football. Basically, the roughing the passer, roughing the punter. I forget the other one.
Holder, snapper.
Yeah. So there's not as many automatic first downs in high school football. We get a lot of fans and coaches that watch too much football on Sunday and don't watch enough on Friday nights. Handoff there to
looks like
for a short gain. Is that
they are going to mark him
32.
First down.
As Ferris gets just enough for the first down.
Officials test.
Probably doing the player check. I think that's what they're doing now.
While they are doing the player check, just want to give a shout out to Shields, who is a proud sponsor of the Optimist football right here in the Treasure Valley. They are all about teamwork, sportsmanship, and giving young athletes the tools to succeed on and off the field. From all of us here at Shields, good luck with the rest of your season, and remember, gear, passion, sports.
1st and 10 for Papa Kelsey's. There's a pitch. Outside. Oh, and a fumble, but it'll go out of bounds. Is that 22? I think that was Asher Erickson.
So loss of 2 on the play where the player fumbled the ball, not where the ball went out of bounds.
Right. When they fumble, it goes back to the point of the fumble. And we have a timeout for McHughes.
While we're taking a break from the action, go ahead and give another shout out to St. Alphonsus Sports Medicine. We saw just a couple of plays ago a player that was down and being tended to by the medical staff. Just want to give a big shout out and thanks to the incredible team at St. Alphonsus Sports Medicine for being here with us today. Their dedication to our athletes' health and safety means so much to our entire community. We are proud to partner with such a trusted local team. Thank you for all you do for youth sports, especially Optimist Youth Football.
Also want to mention this year, every year the Optimist Football gives an award for the Volunteer of the Year. This year it is Rick Peterson. Rick has been on our paint crew and was instrumental in our purchase of the new robot painter that we use to paint our fields. Thank you, Rick, for all you do in heading up that crew. Kelsey's with the ball. Dabney pitches the ball, 34. That is Cam Farrell. No gain on the play.
John, did you guys name the paint robot?
Yes, we had a contest. In fact, I'm glad you asked. We had a contest. I believe that was sponsored by, I'll find it here. I believe it was Shields that sponsored the contest. The name of it is Lining McQueen.
Lining
McQueen. Not Lightning McQueen. Lining McQueen. Of course, that would involve some copyright infringement if we did that as well. But yeah, Lining McQueen is the name of our little robot printer. We have an injury on the play while we do that, and St. Alphonsus trainers address that. But yeah, they decided to see if we could have somebody come up with a name for the little robot. That has certainly helped. Always looking for volunteers for the program. You know, people that even if you can only help on Saturdays or just in some other dimension. Always looking for good people to help us with volunteers. And our paint crew are some guys that have done that. And they were starting to get a little long in the tooth, and so we had an opportunity to purchase that and got some key sponsorships on that. So. The other thing I might mention is one of the other things we award that the Optimists recognize every year is the Sportsmanship Award. This year's winner is Tyler Farnsworth, coach of UPS Packers. Appreciate Tyler and all that he does. Sportsmanship is a key part of our program, and so many times that gets overlooked in all of youth sports. So we appreciate Tyler and what he's done.
You know, Jen, we've talked about this a little bit before, but just the history that this program has here in the Valley is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It looks like, player 31 is back up and seems like he's walking off the field. 31, Tucker Rosenkrantz. So hopefully Tucker's going to feel better as time goes on here.
Yes. Luckily, he's got St. Alphonsus and his coach Mark Sosnowski helping him off, and Mark could probably pick him up and carry him off by himself if need be, but he's not needing that. He's able to walk off on his own. So get him attended to, and hopefully nothing more serious than bumps and bruises.
But of course, Tyler Farnsworth here, the current recipient of the Sportsmanship Award, but this award goes back all the way to 1966. Bob Frey for Triangle Dairy.
Triangle Dairy, they were a longtime sponsor of the program back in the day. Little reverse play to number 88, and he's not going to go very far.
So we also have a flag on the field as well. Number 81 being penalized. I think we might have a hold. We'll wait from the official.
88, that was Liam Christie with the carry. Yep, he's going to come off. He looks like he...
During the play. Unnecessary roughness on blue. 10 yards the previous spot.
Got a penalty against McHughes. That'll bring it up. It'll make it a first down at the 50.
Correction. Yardage results in a first down.
Yeah. Once again, that penalty does not include an automatic first down, but it was enough to get enough yards for the first down. So we are at 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the game. Great effort by both teams. A little bit more lopsided than I'm sure that Papa Kelsey's would have liked, but handoff there up the middle. That was 32. That was Cam Ferris. He'll lose a yard. That was Baylor Roy shaking up on the play a little bit, walking a little gingerly. That looks like he's going to walk to the sideline. Clock stops as he makes his way off the field.
About a minute and a half to go left here in the fourth quarter.
So 2nd and 11. Dabney under pressure. That's Camden Carlisle. Almost got to him. Pass complete. 81. Albee. Nice little 20-yard gain there for Dabney.
And we have Papa Kelsey's is going to use a timeout as we do have the running clock currently in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. But I'm sure they'd like to get it.
Yeah.
Got the ball down there.
Get a
The
chance
30-yard line. Chance to get on the board. Don't blame them for that.
Yeah, 30-yard line in, minute to go. Plenty of opportunity here.
Okay, so we'll have 1st and 10 at the 30 after this timeout. See what they can put together. Hey, Dabney with the play. See what they've got up their sleeve. I think they have a couple more timeouts. They can probably get a couple more plays in if they need it. He's under pressure again. Escaping and a pass. We got flags, laundry all over the place downfield. Incomplete. Pass is incomplete. Clock is running because it's because of the mercy rule. The clock continues to run. We'll see what they get sorted out. We'll hear from the officials.
Please put 1 minute on the clock. During the play, personal foul by the defense. 10-yard penalty. Results in a first down.
Okay. They'll put the ball down at the 20-yard line. So we'll have 1st and 10 again for Papa Kelsey's. Dabney, he's got a man. Oh, it's bobbled. Oh, almost picked off. Was tipped by one McHugh. He's trying to sandwich it in between the two defenders there. Tried to sandwich it in. Tipped by one, almost intercepted by the other. But all for naught. Now it'll be second. The clock is running. 30 seconds to go in the game. A timeout by Papa Kelsey's. So 25 seconds to go. And it is second down. They get a chance. That might be their third and final timeout. So this may most likely be the last play of the game. But yeah, Eric, certainly enjoyed being on board with you on this streamcast that's presented by Right Now Heating and Cooling and Air.
Absolutely, John. It's been a great day for football. Great day for a broadcast of these awesome games. I know that obviously players love coming to Rocky Mountain and playing here. Fantastic turf, good playing surface, great for the fans. It's local, easy access.
Yeah. Worst part, we appreciate Rocky Mountain and their generosity in letting us use their facility. Yeah, great day for football. It's been a great day to wrap up our 76th year of Optimist Youth Football. I just think back on all the years that I've been involved in the program as a player, as a coach, and now on the board, and it's just a great program. And there's a lot of people behind the scenes that make it happen. Dabney's back. He's being rushed. Scramble somehow gets away. He's going to toss it out of bounds. The incomplete pass, but with the running clock, that's probably going to be it.
Yeah, 10 seconds here. Doesn't seem like they are going to be calling any timeouts because they have none.
Yeah.
And they're rushing 4 seconds. 3.
Might get it snapped. Just do. So we do have one more play. And sack for a loss. So that's the end of the ball game. Good game. Good effort by both teams. A little more lopsided than than what I think Papa Kelsey's want, but they gave a valiant effort battling all the way to the end, especially there on that last drive, trying to punch it in and get on the board. Final score, 36 for Rocky Mountain, 0 for Papa Kelsey. Your thoughts, Eric?
It was a really well played game. Good strategy on both sides. Obviously, you have a big advantage on the Q's end of things on the offensive side. Defensively, they played really well too, but exciting to watch either way.
Yeah, I mean we had 4 passes. Baylor Roy's line, 4 catches for 4 touchdowns, 141 yards. That's the difference in the game. That being able to toss the ball up and take advantage of that height differential was huge. And
I agree, and I really appreciate the discipline that Papa Kelsey's team took. When you go down in a game, a handful of scores, it's difficult because you can sometimes get a little bit tempted to, tempers flare and other things change. And they stayed cool and collected, and it was a pretty good game to watch.
Well, and that's the one thing the program tries to stress is the sportsmanship issue. And we've done a lot of studies over the years, and when we go out to the Optimist fields on a Saturday, there's just as many teams that lose as teams that wins. It just works out that way. The math is pretty simple, and winning and losing, they're all part of life, and it's not so much as what happens to you, but how you grow from that, and the important lessons that learned are important. We've got the award ceremony going out there right now. We've got Jaron Moore and Steve McNitt, and we've got Sue Oliver, a longtime volunteer, helping us out as well.
And of course, as we're doing this trophy ceremony, on behalf of the Optimist Youth Football and Cheer, we just want to congratulate both McHugh Sports and Papa Kelsey's for a great senior championship game. We also like to thank Rudy Lopez from Peterson Toyota, who in cooperation with Optimist Youth Football sponsored the senior championship game.
Yeah, Rudy does a great job. He's just been a fantastic supporter of our program, coaches in our program as well. And so now Sue Oliver will present the award to Papa Kelsey's, the runner-up for the 12-year-old Peterson Toyota Senior League Championship Bowl game.
We'd also like to thank both teams for a great game and remind everybody to purchase their tickets for famous Idaho Potato Bowl to be played at Albertsons Stadium on Monday, December 22nd.
And Jaron will present the championship trophy to the McHugh's team on a fine season and a fine victory in the Peterson Toyota Senior League Championship Bowl.
Before we sign off here, just another big shout-out, big thank you to Rocky Mountain for hosting these games. Big shout-out to Peterson Toyota for being the main sponsor of the bowl game and the events. Of course, thank you to Idaho Contact Football League, Right Now Heating and Air, Kendall Auto, Shields, St. Alphonsus Sports Medicine, and, of course, the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Thank you so much to all the sponsors, friends, volunteers, and supporters of the program from the Idaho Contact Football League and from the Optimist Youth Football. Thank you for joining in.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Great job, John.